Yo, yo, yo. How's it going, everybody? Ryden's Wig, what's up? What's up? Karibo, no worries. I see that you're at school, so you can't watch. But I hope your day is going well. I'm doing pretty good. Super excited this week because it is Monster Hunter Wilds week. Oh my god, I feel like I've been waiting for that game forever. I don't know if anybody in chat is big on Monster Hunter. But happy Monster Hunter week. Just gotta wait a few more days and then we can all play it. If any of you guys are big Monster Hunter fans and you're gonna play it, let me know. We'll definitely have to link up and get some hunts going together. Otherwise, today, a few things on the agenda. Number one, obviously, we're going to be playing Snake vs. Monkey for the final time, at least until Delta comes out, obviously. While we do that, we're going to try to unlock Banana Camo. We're probably going to do it. I mean, it's not super hard. You just have to get, I believe it's first place, or at least first 3 rankings in all of the missions for Snake vs. Monkey, so we should be able to do that relatively easily. I think we already have the first place record for a couple of them, maybe even a few. And while we're doing that, since this is the final Snake vs. Monkey stream for now, I do want to go over some talking points that I meant to go over during the first stream, but we just never got a chance because we were having too much fun running around chasing monkeys, so we'll get into that. What up, Solo Knives? Perfect timing. I got the flu. Oh, man. That's rough, man. I feel like a lot of people are getting sick right now. I hope you feel better. Did you get, like, tested? Make sure it was the flu? Is it COVID? Either way, that sucks, man. That's horrible. I'm, like, terrified of getting sick now. Even though, like, I don't really go outside a whole lot. There's no real reason why I would get sick. But I have heard that there's a bunch of people getting sick right now with like flu. The worst thing this year for me has been allergies, man. Like I have allergies around springtime every year, but for some reason this year was so weird with allergies. They started in like early December, even like in winter. I never have allergies during the winter. It's always spring into summer, but it's been a weird year for that, I feel like, too. All right, let me make sure everything's good here. My stream is tweeted out. I always forget to do that. So I have the stream starting soon screen going. All right, yeah, my tweet went out. I can close that now. All right, cool. Looks good, looks good. But yeah, Sol, I hope you feel better, man. That's rough. Make sure you drink a lot of water. Get some tea in you. If you have the stomach flu in particular, make sure you get something like Gatorade or Pedialyte. That stuff is the best. Stay hydrated. All right, what are we doing today? We are doing 4x3 because we're playing an old school game. What up, what up, what up? How you guys doing? All right. Looks good. Let me switch the desktop audio on. You guys let me know if the game is too loud. Jesus, it's super loud on my end. I have a mix amp, so I always have to adjust the settings on my end, too. All right, that sounds better. All right, let's do this. Snake vs. Monkey. And actually, let me test recording while I'm playing, or while I'm streaming, I should say. Start recording. Let me see if my computer, like, explodes when I try to do that. Do that too. Boom. All right, we're looking good. So far, my computer's not yelling at me, so it looks like we're good. You guys let me know if anything goes crazy in the stream. I gotta warm up here a little bit. So it looks like we got, what do we have? 7 missions to do? All right, we got the first place on that one. Not on that. Damn, we didn't even place on these. Oh my god, what was I doing? You guys were distracting me, I think. Oh, we got it on that one too. So we got 2 out of the 7. We got 5 that we need to place on. Jesus, I sucked. I sucked last time we played this. Let's do the first mission just to warm up. You know, haven't really played. Oh my god, that was so loud in my ear. Haven't really played since last time I was on stream with this, and then we played Metal Gear Solid, which was hilarious. I forgot how funny that mode was. For those of you guys who were here during Metal Gear Solid, oh my god, I was cracking up. That last boss was kind of tough too. Like the Metal Gear fight, and also the little Peepo Ocelot fight was kind of tough as well. Oh yeah, my aim is feeling not very good right now. Oh my goodness. Good thing we're warming up. This is gonna be rough. No pressure though, because I already got the record for this one, so we're just chilling. We're just getting our aim where it needs to be. Talking to you guys, chilling. But yeah, I haven't gotten the flu, thankfully, knock on wood. Now I'm going to get it because I'm saying this, but I haven't gotten like the flu in a really long time. I did get COVID. I've had COVID before. I got it like, I want to say 2 years ago now. And that was like the most sick that I had been for a long time. Like before that, the last time I was that sick was probably, I don't like high school, man. I don't know. It's been a while. It was bad. I felt horrible when I had COVID. Oh my God. I feel horrible now missing these damn monkeys, man. Ugh. Oh, definitely not going to get the record, but already have it. Like I said, just warming up a little bit. Oh my goodness. The aiming is so slow. I went to play the Master Collection. MGS3 on the Master Collection, and it's so nice compared to this. Twice now you've made me taste bitter defeat. What up, Ryan? How you doing, man? All right, so we had the record there. Oh, man, I'm feeling like asleep today. I got to wake up. You guys got to wake me up in chat. All right, so we don't have the record for this one. So we should do that one next. Damn, these are going to be rough. The last one was actually pretty easy. The one that takes place in the flower field. That one I kind of just did. I mean, I barely did it. Like less than a second left. But that was pretty easy. These, however, I don't even know where all the monkeys are. I don't remember. Ryan says, not too bad. Thanks for asking. How have you been? I've been all right, man. I didn't really sleep the best last night. Story of my life. Nothing new. But yeah, I'm doing all right today. I was saying at I don't know if you were here right when I started the stream, but it's Monster Hunter week, so that's what's keeping me going right now is is waiting for Wilds to be released. By the way, as soon as I get it on Friday, I am going to be streaming that. I do have to go get it because I pre-ordered the physical edition, so I'm going to go to the store, pick that up, and then come back and stream right away. But yeah, I put my name. I don't know if you guys remember, but I put my name in the ring for them to send me like an early like review copy. I knew that wasn't going to go through because I have like one video that like in passing mentions Monster Hunter, so I knew they weren't going to give it to me, right? That's fine, but damn, that would have been nice because then I don't even have to leave my house to I can start streaming like at 7 a.m. or whatever it is. Because I think the game goes up on the night before for me. So like the game comes out on the 27th, or sorry, the 28th, but it's up at 9 p.m. on the 27th for me. So I could have streamed that night if I got it early, but whatever. I knew it wasn't going to happen. I'm not a Monster Hunter content creator, so you know, I have one video that mentions Monster Hunter in the context of like Metal Gear, so you wonder if they'll do new levels. Yeah, we'll talk about that today because I do want to hit those talking points, but I was wondering that too. Since they're remaking the game one for one though, I don't think they're going to make new levels, to be honest, which is fine, you know. If they just recreate these levels and make them, you know, the aiming smoother, that's my main problem with it right now is the aiming is trash. The frame rate makes it so bad. But it's playable obviously, but it's going to be much nicer in Delta with, you know, crazy graphics and 60 FPS at the very least. So I'd be fine with them just remaking these levels. Maybe if they found it in their hearts to like make another extra level or something, an 8th level, that'd be cool too. I don't see them completely making like entirely new levels, like all 7 of these brand new, you know. I don't see that happening, but whatever. I seen someone mentioning Monster Hunter the other day and I immediately thought it'd be super excited. Oh yeah, dude, like the thing is I've been playing Monster Hunter for pretty much as long as I've been playing. Well, no, I've been playing Metal Gear longer, but I've been playing Monster Hunter for a long time, for like over 20 years now, because the first game came out in 2004, I want to say. So yeah, it's been a while. All right, let me stop procrastinating because I'm just staring at the screen because I don't want to get this going. Every time that happens, it scares the shit out of me. By the way, I hope it's not as loud for you guys as it is for me. But yeah, I'm super excited, man. I don't know if anybody's even gonna show up to my Monster Hunter stream, but for like the 3 of you that might, I appreciate you guys being there because I'm super excited. I do remember using stun for this because there's like 3 of them, and then there's one right above me, I want to say, in this tree and this tree. Oh, you son of a bitch! Can I get all these? Oh, I gotta dive. Nope. All right, we're restarting that because I can definitely do that.
3,
Give me Snake versus Monkey online. Oh yeah, we're gonna get into all this. We're gonna get into all this. You guys are jumping the gun here for me. Oh my god. I'm glad though. I'm happy for the enthusiasm in chat because we're definitely gonna talk about all this. Boom. Much better, much better. Much more time now to get these boys. Boom. Oh, there's a fourth one over there that got stunned too. There's no way I'm gonna be able to get him though. Oh my god. What's wrong with me today? I literally went in a circle around. Oh my god.
3, 2.
Can you sum the ground zeros? Dude, I was first place. I told you guys, right? When I got the game early, I got so much practice in that I was first place for like 2 weeks. And then obviously somebody figured out how to do it faster, but I got it back from them. I got the record back from them. And then we were like fighting back and forth. I still have those guys added on my PSN actually. I remember their names. It was Azerty and my boy Bonabodu, who's actually a French speedrunner for the Metal Gear games. I remember there's one up here. I can barely see this one though. Oh, I got him. Nice. Oh, there's another one here. Forgot about this one. God, this aiming is so rough, but this mode is so fun, man. If you guys have not played this, I would definitely play this before Delta comes out because it's mad fun. Helps your aiming too. As you can see, I never miss a shot because I play this mode so much. But yeah, it's fun. I'm looking forward to it. I'd be happy if there were online leaderboards, but I don't want that to be the and more, and I don't want that to be the only online functionality. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie, I'd be kind of disappointed if that was it. If like the only reason it's like, oh, there's certain things that you can connect online, and it's because of that. It's because of like online leaderboards. Like that's cool. I'm a big like, you know, speedrun leaderboard type guy, but if that's it, I don't know. I'd be kind of disappointed. I'm not gonna lie to you. But it's cool. I mean, pretty much infinite replayability at that point, you know? Until someone hacks the leaderboards and then everything's ruined. How much time do I have for this one? Oh, we're good. This is easy. Easy game. Boom. Yo, Brandon, what up, what up, what up? I don't know who keeps letting these apes escape, man. Someone's doing it, though. What up, though, bro? How you doing? Who up requesting the backup unit? He made me send my stats to get added. I'm telling you, bro, you gotta vet these dates that you go on. That's how you gotta vet them. Ask them their KD one, and ask them their words per minute on with a Brazilian host, bro. That's what you gotta ask them. Those 2-3 things. But I really did. For those of you guys who have no idea what Brandon's talking about in chat, I was so sweaty with trying to recruit people for MGO3 super hardcore heavy duty ESL league that I was asking people for their stats and shit on like Reddit and social media and on my Twitch streams and stuff. So that's what he's talking about. I legit made this man send me his stats when he applied for our team. It's so funny, bro. What up, WXFM? I'm not really sure what you said, but what up, what up, what up? Might have one soon. Gonna ask that. You gotta ask that, bro. That's the main question you gotta ask. That's the main shit you gotta ask. That tells me so much about a person. Their words per minute on bro. What up, Shane? Yeah, there is 3D camera on Snake versus Monkey. That's what I'm using right now. You miss MGS4? I'd say I miss it too, but luckily I have my PS3 still working. And every time I say that, I feel like I'm jinxing myself. And I also thankfully have a oh my God. Jesus Christ, I need another coffee or something. I also have a PC that can run a PS3 emulator, so I'm chilling. I'm happy that I can play the game. I'm fortunate, I have to say. But yeah, we definitely need MGS4 either re-released on its own or part of the Master Collection Volume 2. Definitely, man. It's definitely needed at this point. This is PC SX2 emulator. What up, by the way? Dude, yeah, there's definitely going to be a video and a strongly worded letter or email sent to Konami on my behalf if we do not get MGS4 in some capacity, man. Like, what people don't understand is that game just needs a little bit of love. I mean, the hardest part is obviously going to be 2 things, right? And I made a whole video on this. But the hardest things is going to be renegotiating the brand deals and or removing them for some of them. Like, let's say Playboy doesn't want to play nice. Konami's going to have to figure out how to, you know, replace the magazine textures. That's not a huge deal. There's plenty of people, I'm sure, at Konami and elsewhere that are plenty talented to be able to do that. The main thing is the whole porting process and the, you know, the PS3 like cell architecture of the CPU and having to reverse engineer that in a way or find a way to, I don't know. It's there's a lot of things that could go wrong in that aspect, but it's been done before plenty of times, right? Like I said in the video, Naughty Dog figured out how to do it, obviously through trial and error, and it took them a while to do it, but they did it. And then there's obviously, you know, other games. I think God of War too, right? There's like the God of War collections, the other Naughty Dog games that I'm forgetting, the Uncharted, Last of Us, all that stuff got ported over. So there is a way to do it. It's just, and I'm not going to buy into this excuse that people are like, oh, well, you know, Konami, we're going to get into this, but, you know, the whole thing of like, oh, Konami's not going to pay for that. It's like, dude, it's a new era. This isn't 2015 anymore, 2016, you know what I mean? Konami is showing us that they actually want to, you know, like actually cash in on their games more than just like, oh, let's re-release this, you know, half-assed port. And I know the Master Collection wasn't the best and all that stuff, but honestly, now the Master Collection, I think, in my opinion, is the best way to play the first 3 games, the first 5 games, I should say, in my opinion. I don't know if anybody has a different opinion out there, if you're big on emulation or big on, you know, playing it on original hardware, but I believe that the Master Collection now is the best way to play Metal Gear 1, Metal Gear 2, and MGS 1, 2, and 3 on PS5, on PS4, on PC, or on Xbox, in my opinion. I was in the trenches trying to get Destructive Pressure Sense working on my new version of Windows somehow. Got that bitch working through Bluetooth without an adapter, even though I didn't want that. I did that too on accident. I forgot how I did that, but I did the same thing. I did it completely on accident. And yeah, I don't know. I don't really fuck with like Bluetooth connections. I like you can see here, I'm connected. Can you see it? I don't know if you can't see it. I always connect my shit through USB, man. I feel like there's like input lag and shit when I don't. That might just be in my head, but I don't know how to get MGS4 for the emulator. I play it. My PS3 is long dead. Aw, man. Rest in peace all the PS3s that have died. But there's a bunch of tutorials out there on how to do it. I just followed one. I literally just Googled it one day. I was like, I wonder if my PC, since I can run MGL, I wonder if my PC is strong enough to run. Oh my God. What's wrong with me? How did I miss? I was wondering like if my PS3's or my PC is strong enough to run a PS3 emulator, and after a couple tweaks, I'm not going to tell you that it was easy, but after a couple tweaks, you know, it was pretty, it runs pretty smoothly. And there's one up here, right? Yes, there is. Chillin', lounging. This is Swan right here on his dates. Just straight chilleando. Ooh, this boy hit a little move up there. Since we're behind these guys, can I possibly do one of these? Look away. Jump over the wall. Ooh, shit. We're getting our money's worth here, boys. Damn, that was big, actually. I think there's actually 3 over here. One, 2, and I think there's one around this wall here. Oh, he didn't get stunned. Or did he? Oh, he did get stunned, but he got up too quickly. Damn, we made up a lot of time with that stun nade, though, man. That was huge. I don't think I want that one yet. Because he falls... He falls, outside, I believe. Can I make this jump? Oh, I can. Alright. How many more do we need? One on the roof. And then the other 2, I don't know where the other 2 are. Or 3, actually. There's one here. Oh, I see one. Are they all out here on the outskirts? How much time do we have? Oh, it's close. Oh, I sniped him right in the ass. Oh, there he is. All right, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Boom. All right, can we get there in 10 seconds? Easy game. Oh my God, I'm cracked, bro. Whew. Sorry, let me catch up with chat. Oh, and I have my chat over here because I have my notes on the left today. This third screen is like a game changer, man. Just change the Play My Magazines to Rykov Magazines. Yeah, man, like it's so easy to change the... I mean, I'm not going to say that because I'm not a dev, but I'd imagine that changing a texture or a few textures on a magazine is not like gonna make or break them porting MGS4. Now, some of the stuff like the iPod, some of the stuff like, Otacon's MacBook Pro and like the PS3 that Sunny uses on the Nomad and all that might be a little bit more. I don't know, man. Like the texture stuff and replacing it or taking it out entirely, I feel like that's not difficult. If they want to get super lazy with it, they literally just delete it. You know what I mean? The PS3 model just gone. They don't have to replace it with anything. They don't have to like mess with the textures on it to make it say like something other than play. They just remove it. You know what I mean? It's not going to break the game, I don't think. Again, I'm not a dev, but I assume that taking something away doesn't really mess with the entire rest of the game in most instances. Maybe it does. If someone's like a developer out there, like if you know how to code games or anything, I'm sure it does affect stuff to some extent, but I don't think it's to the point where it would just destroy the entire rest of the game, but who knows? I remember my PS3 gave out when I was on MGS3 with the boss. Oh no. What did she say? Life's end. It leaves a lingering aroma or something like that. That was your PS3 dying. Nah, but that sucks, MG. All jokes aside, MG, that is horrible. I had my PS3 not really die out, but the first fat PS3 model that I had got the Blu-ray disc drive error, so like it wouldn't read discs anymore. It still worked. It just, you would have to only play digital games at that point, and like 99% of my games at that time were physical, They still are. I love buying physical games. I'm still that guy that has like towers of games. Yeah, there's like Brandon saying there's plenty of tutorials out there. It's just you need a pretty fatty PC, unfortunately. Aspire PTSD kicking in from Battlefront 2. What up, Miles? How you doing? You'd love an MGS2 remake with the skateboard minigame? Yeah, Ice Cream. That would be fire, man. People like to meme on that skateboarding game, but I actually think it was pretty fun, in my opinion. I don't know. It's kind of like Snake versus Monkey. I think Snake versus Monkey is a little more fun, and there's more like, you can unlock the monkey mask and banana camo, which is what we're doing right now. So there's a little more incentive to do it, and there's like, the leaderboards, even if they're not online, because obviously this is a PS2 game, and they didn't really have like online leaderboards. They came later. It's still fun to like compete with your friends. You go over to their house and you check out their times and all that. There's still a little bit more of an incentive to play Snake versus Monkey, but that skateboarding game wasn't bad. I mean, it didn't compare to Tony Hawk, obviously, but it wasn't bad. Now, the full release of that game, because that game is kind of like a teaser for the actual skateboarding game that Konami ended up making, that game wasn't very good. I'm not going to lie to you. But that little teaser that they gave us on the big shell with like Snake and Raiden was pretty fun. Not going to lie. Yo, what up, Pete? How you doing? Yeah, no spoilers today, really. If we have time after I do all this, I'll play MGS3 story mode, but I mean, it's going to be so out of context that you're not going to know what the hell's going on. But yeah, for those of you guys who don't know, I'm getting something kind of in the works with Peter in chat. He's also a streamer. He's been streaming lately on X or Twitter, and he's also streaming on YouTube now, I believe. So give him a sub. He's a cool dude. Good friends with this bro. We're all WoW addicts here, so we're gonna try to get something going where Pete plays through the Metal Gear games for the first time before Delta, so he can go into Delta knowing what's going on, and he can appreciate the advances in technology that we've had since 2004. So that's the plan. But what up, Pete? How you doing, man? Gotcha. I'll be Big Boss happy if Delta has haptic feedback for PS5. Yeah, they're probably incorporated in some way, shape, or form, right? I'm assuming. Yo, Mikes, what up? What up? How you doing, man? Change the iPod to the iDroid. Yeah, stuff like that, right? Like, now that we've established that somehow we have super advanced technology and the way before MGS4, because there was nothing like that in MGS4, right? Where you could read the map like that. I mean, the Solid Eye's pretty advanced, but the iDroid for the era, for the 80s, was pretty fucking advanced, if you ask me. It's just if they even have the assets still. Yeah, that's true. Konami seems to do a really bad job keeping shit in their vault, which I never really understood, man. And I know this is completely different, but like, personally, like when I make a video, I make sure that I have it. Like, maybe I don't have it on my PC anymore after it's uploaded on YouTube, but I have it on my external, solid state drive, I don't know. And there's no reason for it. I'm never going to have to re-upload, hopefully, any of my videos. But, like, if I do that for, like, my fucking little videos, you know what I mean? Then I don't get how someone can create a whole game And the company's just like, yeah, whatever, we'll keep it on there. And then when the drives go bad, like whatever, the game is just lost to time. It's like, huh? These games are beloved, man. Like, what are you guys doing? That's what happened with Silent Hill, right? That's why we got the shitty Silent Hill collection on the PS3 back in the day. And they had to like kind of like scrap together games from like bits and pieces of the code and textures and shit that they had left. I don't understand that, but I mean, I don't know. Yeah, that would be a cool callback to Metal Gear Solid 5. Do you guys say Metal Gear Solid 5 or do you say V? Because I've had people like jump down my throat. They're like, it's not Metal Gear Solid 5. It's Metal Gear Solid V. And it's like, all right, I guess, but it's still Metal Gear Solid 5. The guns and names are going to be the worst part for them. Yeah, that's true. I mentioned in that video that gun manufacturers are kind of like anal about who they license out guns to. And also a lot of companies now don't really even want to go to them to try to get actual guns in their games unless it's like they're going for hyper realism because of all the stuff that's been going on primarily in the United States with like school shootings and all that. They don't want to be like, you know, associated with like real life arms, if that makes sense. I don't know. I read a couple articles about that when I was making that video. So top 5 games that you would have to pay for the rest of your life and play for the rest of your life, and only those top 5 games. Can I cheat and say the Metal Gear Solid Legacy Collection? Because if so, then that for sure. Definitely World of Warcraft. I don't know what version of it though. Probably either classic or TBC. I could play World of Warcraft till my eyes bleed. Shit, this is tough. I'd say Majora's Mask. Fuck, Majora's Mask or Ocarina? That's a tough choice. I'd say Majora's Mask. I'm a Majora's Mask enjoyer. Star Fox 64. I know you guys are gonna laugh at me about that one, but I could endlessly play Star Fox 64. I love that game. I could recite every single line for Star Fox 64 from the beginning of the game to the very end, man. Like, I played that game so much. What am I on 4? That's 4, right? That's like 25 though, because I cheated and said the Legacy Collection. 5th game? Shit. That's a tough one. Let me start this up while I'm thinking. A game that I could endlessly play. I mean, Monster Hunter comes to mind because those games are like endless, man. You could grind those old Monster Hunter games out forever. Like if I was stuck on a deserted island with a PSP or a Vita, it would definitely be like Peace Walker and a Monster Hunter that I would take with me. Maybe Monster Hunter Freedom Unite would be my last choice. That's like the game that really got me into Monster Hunter. All right, I really don't remember the monkey placements for this one, so it's going to take a couple tries. Bear with me. So yeah, those would be my 5.
1.
Riding skateboarding around the big shell is canon, right? I think so. I think Kojima said that in an interview. It is 100% canon. That'd be fun. I love seeing people play the games for the first time. Yeah, dude. So like, that's such a good way to get Pete into the games and ready for Delta, but also like a way for me to make content on my channel that I can't really make, you know, realistically, because what am I going to fake that I'm playing Metal Gear Solid 1 for the first time? You know, like I can't really do that. I mean, I guess I could, but that'd be super weird if I just uploaded videos of like first time blind playthrough and I'm like perfect stealthing through the game and like, oh, I just ended up with the best rank in the game on the hardest difficulty. My first time playing. Like, all right, dude. You know what I mean? Like, so it kind of works both ways because I know Pete has been asking about these games for a while. And let's just do this as a trial run. I do remember that there's one on one of these trees. So it'd be fun to get Pete into the games, into like one of my favorite, if not my favorite game series of all time. Holy shit, that scared me. And also a way for me to kind of get some content out of it too that I think people would enjoy. And I mean, obviously he's going to have it from his perspective on his channel too, I'd imagine. So I don't know. You can ask him what his plans are for for that. But I think I saw one down here somewhere. Okay. Oh, he's down here. But yeah, that's going to be fun. We're still kind of working out the logistics of it. I'm waiting until the Master Collection's like on sale. And we can get a playthrough going on there. I think the plan, I mean, I can ask you guys since you guys are in chat. I think the plan would be to start with MGS1, right? I don't want to torture him and make him... How did they not get stunned? And make him play Metal Gear 1 and Metal Gear 2, I think that'd be a little too rough. I don't think Pete would enjoy that very much. And I don't want to turn him off from the games like from the get-go, you know? Not that Metal Gear 1 and 2 are bad. It's just they're from the time, right? They're definitely games of the time. And even with me guiding him with an actual guide in hand, I don't think they'll be very fun for him. So I want him to play MGS1, which is like the one that for most of us really made us fall in love with Metal Gear Solid or Metal Gear in general. And have him play through that, because even that's an adjustment, right? I mean, I don't know how often Pete plays older games, if he's used to like tankier controls. I know he likes Resident Evil and stuff, but I'm not sure if he's used to playing tank controls and all that at this point, so we'll have to see. Maybe once he's done with MGS1, we circle back and play the MSX games. Once he gets through MGS1, 2, and 3.
Instead of Snake Tales in an MGS2 remake, I'd rather they make a full-on game about Snake's side of the story with its own cutscenes and boss fights, but you unlock it after completing Raiden's story.
Yo, Gary or Gary, how do you want me to pronounce your name, bro? Is it Gary or is it Gary? Either way, thanks for the 10. And yeah, I've heard that a lot actually. You're not the first person to mention that. Like, I didn't know people didn't like Snake Tales that much. I love Snake Tales as a kid. I'm going to be honest. Like, I was like, oh, I get to play, you know, it's more MGS2 and I get to play as Snake, but I can see why people so desperately want like an actual proper, like, okay, what the hell was Snake doing as, actually, I don't want to spoil anything. I don't want to spoil anything, but what Snake was doing, because I think Pete's in chat, but what Snake was doing when Raiden was doing his thing, basically, right? To make it as spoiler-free as possible. I think people, you know, after all these years, most of us have played through MGS2 and we played through Snake Tales and we enjoy it, but we want to see like exactly what was going down, fully voice acted, because Snake Tales wasn't really voice acted, right? From what I remember. No, yeah, it was like they gave you like a little preface of the mission, and then like it was all just like yeah, you had to read it basically. So yeah, that would be cool to have a fully voice acted separate game mode from obviously the Tanker Plant and Snake Tales that you unlock after the maybe they'll do it, because honestly, when they get around to making MGS2, which is going to be who knows when, maybe 10 years from now, but when they get around to doing that, they got to add something more to it, right? Because I don't think they're going to remake the skateboarding game. Maybe they surprise everybody and they bring the skateboarding back, but I honestly don't think it's going to be the same case as Snake versus Monkey where they bring that back. So maybe an extra game mode like that might be the play, where you play as Snake separate from the, you know, from the main Tanker Plant story. Would be pretty cool. But thank you again, Gary, for the 10, man. I appreciate it. Let me catch up with chat again. Jesus, I'm way up here with chat. My goodness. That'd be fun. You Evolution skateboarding is bad. Me, I just bought it yesterday. No, well, I mean, when you compare it, right? It's bad relative to the other skateboarding games of the time, Clarissa. But I mean, I bought it and I enjoyed it. I'm just, you know, not gonna lie, it's not as good as Tony Hawk, in my opinion. There's some cool crossover characters and stuff though, and some unique stuff that Konami did that made it not just like a straight ripoff of Tony Hawk. But I mean, when you compare like the THPS games, you know, 1 through 4 at least, like those games were phenomenal. From like the graphical jump from each game, the map design, the music. Are you kidding me? The music, you know, got me into some of the music that I still listen to today. It influenced my musical taste like crazy. You know what I mean? I could go on and on. Like those games are legendary. Whereas like the Konami made, you know, skateboarding game wasn't the greatest, but I mean, they tried. You got to give them props for trying. Back in the days where, you know, developers and publishers especially actually risked it and tried stuff, you know? Yo, Heroes Legacy, how you doing, man? I hope this makes its way back to MGS3 Master Collection version at some point as either free or reasonable DLC price. So I don't think it's going to come back just like, you know, Konami's going to upload it onto the Master Collection one day. Someone is working on it, and I follow this person on Twitter. Apologies, I don't remember their name off the top of my head right now, but they've been working for a while now to get actually dual mode going, and they have it running. How did this thing not see me? Where is he going, by the way? They have dual mode running already, but they haven't uploaded it to the mod to Nexus or anything yet. but they have it running. Like they can get it going. And I want to say, I might be putting words in their mouth, but I want to say that they're working on this as well. I don't know how that's going to look though. I don't know if that's like legal or, you know, what the ramifications are if they add that back, but I want to say someone's working on it. So maybe we'll get to see it in that capacity, but I don't think it's ever going to be officially like brought back, unfortunately, especially because they're working on it for Delta now, you know? So like the only thing we can really expect at this point is to play this fun mode through the new version of MGS3 through the remake, but I don't know. Stranger things have happened. Like I honestly did not think Snake vs. Monkey was coming back for Delta at all. Like I was like, oh man, that would be so cool, but I remember there's one on the roof, so I'm gonna get that one first since I'm here. Yeah, I was like, there's no way. Like everybody was like, oh, maybe they'll bring it back, and I was like, dude, you guys are nuts. Oh, this guy's not here. Oh, you know what? I think the flashbang might have made him run away. I think he might have gotten alerted from that. Oh wow, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, he's over here now. Or is this another one? Oh no, he's going back on the roof! I got him before he went back up there. So, I don't know. No one really knows, right? Other than Konami and, I guess, PlayStation. Yo, these monkeys can't see anything, dude. There's another one in the trenches, right? Yeah, here he is. And I hear one running around to my right. Over here somewhere? Yeah. I wish this made you crawl faster like it does in MGS2. But they took that away because they saw us exploiting the shit out of it back in the day. How much time do I have for this one? 3 minutes? Oh, we might actually do this on my little trial run here. Yeah, so if you guys weren't here, before I catch up with chat real quick, if you guys weren't here for the beginning of the stream, the plan today is obviously do what we're doing, try to beat all the records for each of these maps. And, oh, he threw something at me! And then, while we're doing this, while we're grinding this out, I want to get over some talking points that I have to my left here. I have some notes for the stream. Because I'm hoping to make the talking points part of the stream into like a video. So you guys can get your high YouTubes in chat before we get started. I'm going to cut up part of the stream where we talk about everything. And you guys are more than welcome to put your input in, by the way. I'll highlight it if you guys bring something up and I mention it in the video. You guys are more than welcome to say stuff in chat. It's going to show up in the video, obviously. And, yeah, I'll let you guys know before we get that started, though. All right, I missed one, and I don't know where it's at. This is why we do this. This is why we do these trial runs. We did that pretty cleanly, though. I mean, we have... If I knew where this last one is, we'd have... Oh, it's the one on the roof? Oh, no, it's the one in here. Right? Yep, the one chilling on the bed. Oh, I sniped him. 2 seconds to go. We did it. So let me catch up with chat real quick, and then we'll get these talking points going as we grind out these next few levels. I'll be in Whistler snowboarding March 1st through the 9th. When I get back, I'm down to start with the coaching streams. We can, yeah, dude, for sure. Enjoy your vacay, first of all. But yeah, we'll get the logistics down for sure. I mostly want to see how it looks on Discord. You know what I mean? How we're gonna set up the cameras. I mean, something like how I have it right now. You see where it's like when you play the first Metal Gear Solid, it's gonna be like this. It's gonna be 4x3. And the cool thing is the Master Collection, which is the version we're gonna play, has options to make it like how my stream is set up right now. So you have the actual box of the game to the right, and then we could have both our cameras like stacked on top of each other on the left. And then if there's any room left, we put like chat. If you want chat to show up, it's up to you, man. Like whatever you want to do. If you want chat to show up on the left, see people's reactions, or we just have our cameras to the left taking up all that space so it looks cleaner. You know what I mean? We'll figure it out. But stuff like that is what I want to figure out. And then we'll hop on Discord, get the audio stuff going. I think the best thing to do would be that you record natively on your end, and then I also record natively on my end while we're streaming. Just so, like, you know, it's better to have a backup if something craps out on stream, audio on your end or my end or the video feed or whatever. We always have that as a backup. And then I'll set up like a Dropbox or something, or like a Google Drive or something. You just put your end of the audio and everything on that. I download it and edit it into the videos. and then we could just both upload those videos onto our channels, if that makes sense. Let's see here. So we have 2 more till we get banana camo, I think. Damn, we're actually doing this faster than I thought. Not even in the 80s, Big Boss had an iDroid in 19. Oh yeah, he did, huh? Meanwhile, Snake is rocking an iPod and yeah, for real, an iPod like 4th gen or something, or 5th gen. 90 Square was the worst about that. Yeah, dude. I don't know. It's just, I don't know what the hell was going on in these companies. They're like, all right, the game's done. Fuck it. Just like delete the files. We're never gonna need this again. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what the mentality was there, but I guess it was just like a 90s thing or something. Let me delete this real quick. Sorry, guys. I'm just doing back-end stuff to get ready for this. These talking points that we're saying here. You call it both? I say 5. Yeah, dude. I don't know. People jump down my throat for saying V, but or sorry, for saying 5 instead of V. But it's like, I don't know, man. This shit is 5 to me. All right, like. Same with Battlefield V. It's Battlefield 5. Yeah, it's just a Roman numeral, right? You usually say Phantom Pain. You find it easier to remember. Gotcha. What up, by the way, Jack? How you doing? After 103 and the Remington scandal, putting them in games is really iffy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. There's so many like weird things now, unfortunately, because of really sad real life events.
3, 2,
why
1.
Gun manufacturers don't really want to put, you know, guns in actual real life weapons and arms in games, but I understand it. But at the same time, I always thought it was cool that, you know, games like Metal Gear took like those real life weapons and put them in the game or games. All right, I don't remember this really because last time I did this, yeah, this one marching is hilarious. Last time I played this was with you guys on stream, so I don't really remember the layout here. Same with Star Wars, we call them 1 through 6, even though they're, yeah, true, right? By the way, did you guys see that they're re-releasing Revenge of the Sith in theaters, I think next month or something? That's pretty cool. I remember seeing that at the movies with my dad. I was so hyped. This dude is clapping it up for Miss Mami Yamasaki. Oh my god, Snake. How much time do we have for this one? 2:30. Damn. I don't know if I could do it in 2:30. Oh shit. Yo, his shield. No, dude. Guy's sipping his tea, watching all this go down. Watching his boy get darted in the face. They're probably upstairs now, huh? I hear something. Damn, I went the complete opposite route I should be going. See, this is the stuff we got to get down, man. Oh, you can use the original camera in this. Forgot about that. I think for Snake versus Monkey, it's better to use the 3D cam, though. What's this guy looking at? Can't even see what that is, man. What are you looking at? I don't know how you can even make that out. He's got monkey vision. All right, that one's got to be last because he drops down. Oh, shit. I didn't even see this thing here. 5 more? How am I missing 5? I remember this guy, the Del Taco guy, or the Taco Bell guy. You guys don't know what Del Taco is unless you're in California. So we got this guy on the stairs. Actually, where is he? I'm going to leave him. 2:30, man. That's I gotta be on my ish here. Yeah, that's already time. Damn, I'm slow. So that one that falls down is 17, and then we got this guy. How the hell? Oh, he falls down, I'd imagine, right? So there's 2 that fall down. So maybe I hit this dude, he falls, and then I go and shoot the guy that's on top and make him fall down here. Yeah, that's got to be it, right? Because he'll fall down. So, shit, even shooting him when I'm doing these guys in here might save me some time. All right, we'll see. We catch up with chat again.
3, 2, 1. Start.
Star Wars Episode 5 uses the letter V. Venom Skywalker canon. Uh-oh, he just made a breakthrough here. If a new MGS comes out, will they call it 6? I think 6. I think just 6. No Roman numerals. The number 5 looks like a V, though. That's why there's such a big debate. Thank you, Kojima. Fake it till you make it. Yeah, exactly. Kojima invented both the number 5 and the letter V. That's how some people treat Kojima, right? Like they've never heard of something until Kojima does it, and they think he created it. Someone used AI to make Metal Gear 1 and 2 into an anime. It's pretty good. Recap? I haven't seen that. That's pretty cool. Snake, I am your father. Pretty much the ending to Metal Gear 2. Dude, Metal Gear 2, I was just tweeting this to somebody. Metal Gear 2 is such a good game. Like, if you guys haven't played Metal Gear 2, man, you have to play it. It's so good. The first way you pronounced it? Oh, Gary? All right, cool. I think I said Gary first, right? Shit. Now I don't know because it was a while ago. That would be amazing. I don't hate Snake Tails other than the final one because I think it's unfair that Snake has to fight Solidus with his fists and no sword. Yeah, but he's Solid Snake, man. He's the man who makes the impossible possible, you know? Pro Skater 3 had Darth Maul. Oh, yeah, it did. Oh, my God. I love Darth Maul. That's still my favorite Star Wars character. Playing through the MGS series for the first time this month. Almost done with MGS3. Nice, Ram. Welcome to the Metal Gear community, and I hope you're enjoying the playthrough. What's your favorite game so far? I know you haven't finished 3 yet, but out of what you have played from MGS 1, 2, and 3, what's your favorite so far? Jack says if they remake MGS 2, they better add all of the cut content that was removed due to in-world events. Yeah, dude, that would be crazy. I think we talked about this last stream, right? That would be insane. Because there's a lot of stuff that they cut. If you guys haven't watched the making of MGS 2, there's a lot of stuff that they had to cut because obviously the game came out like eerily close to 9/11. So I think that was the right call, though, in my opinion, for Kojima to go back and say, maybe we shouldn't have some of this stuff in here after what happened after this tragedy. Raiden Shlong. Oh my God, imagine. I'm sure someone's gonna make a mod, right? I'm sure 100%. When the Metal Gear Solid 2 remake comes out, someone's gonna make a mod for the Arsenal Gear portion where Ryan's naked. Someone please mod the assault rifles into Snake versus a Monkey so we can. Oh shit! Damn. But Snake said he's not a big fan. Gotcha. Yeah, of blades, you mean? Snake uses whatever he can use, though. Like if he got like backed into a corner, he would use whatever weapon. You know, that's the type of person that he is. Snake using his hands is better than a reskin of the final boss. Toy Story 2 was deleted by accident, but one of the... No way, is that true, Miles? Holy shit. Is that really true? That's crazy. What up, Karibo? Out of school finally. Now I can watch peak Metal Gear. Yep, the Metal Gear game. This is the best Metal Gear in the whole series. Konami has taste in women. I think it's Kojima, dude. I think Kojima's the one that got all these posters made. Sassy Queenie says I pre-ordered Metal Gear 3. Nice. Pre-order gang. Where you at? That's awesome. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Sorry, I just think it's unfair because it takes too long for Snake to do it with his hands and he gets no way to block. Yeah. I mean, it is unfair, but I mean, it's Snake, man. Snake does what he has to. He puts in the work. Yeah, what up, Short Fuse? Yeah, this is the last day that we're going to do it. We have I believe it's 2 more missions to do to get the first place rankings, and then we unlock Banana Camo for MGS3. Once we get that unlocked, we'll probably switch over and finish off our little monkey mask playthrough of MGS3. And I don't think we're going to get all the way through it today, but if we don't, we'll finish it off tomorrow. And then Friday, big day, Monster Hunter Wilds Day. As soon as I get my hands on the game, I'm going to rush back home and stream it for you guys. So I know it's not Metal Gear, but I would appreciate if you guys could make it out on Friday. Even if you can't stay the whole time, you got plans or whatever, because I'm going to be playing the shit out of that game. Metal Gear animes from a YouTuber, Lore Smith. Metal Gear 1 is all out. How are people reacting to that? Because whenever AI is mentioned, people lose their minds.
3.
Whenever anybody mentions anything
1.
AI,
Start.
you know, with any sort of like relation to Metal Gear, people lose their minds.
Gotcha.
Like truly lose their minds.
You're mine. Gotcha.
Oh my God, you stupid monkey.
Gotcha.
Shit, I already forgot what we were doing. What the play is here. This is tough. This memorization. What the hell? I swear to God, one of these times I won't miss. Wow. I thought it was gonna ricochet off the window there like I did last time. Alright, so should we go this way now? No. Yeah, we should probably go inside, right? Hit this guy, and then I can get the guy up top walking across the ledge. Oh my God, that was horrible. Yeah, I can maybe snipe him on his way back. I'll get this guy. This guy. Oh. Should be to my right now. Yeah, there he is. No way he fell that way now? Oh my God, he usually falls down this way. Are you kidding me? Oh, that's so annoying. Well, that's going to ruin the whole run. Of course. So I guess if you shoot him when he's on the corner there, I think what happened was he was here. And so he falls the other way. Oh my God, of course. Stupid little nuances like that. That's probably it, right? Let's see. I'm going to test it. I'm going to test my theory, my game theory. So I must have hit him on the corner there. If he walks past it like here... Yeah, he falls down. Okay, that's what it was. Kind of guessed as much, but...
3, 2...
MGS3 is definitely your fave. You love it. Already looking forward to you playing it with Delta. Nice. Yeah, 3 is 3's up there. I actually just released a video. If you guys haven't watched that, it's the video that I released this past week about why MGS3, or mostly why MGS3 is like the game that everybody talks about and like loves. Because like even though it didn't sell the most, it's not even the top 3 most units sold for Metal Gear across the board. I think it's like 4th or 5th actually. Despite that, people love MGS3. And like I said in the video, I think it's mostly because you don't really need this huge, like, expansive knowledge of MGS1 to enjoy it. Like, MGS2, I feel like you could play it and maybe enjoy it if you've never played MGS1, but, like, you're, like, doing yourself a disservice not playing MGS1 first, because that whole game kind of plays with the... Like, the meta-narrative in that game is about fan expectations for a sequel and kind of, like, messing with that, you know what I mean? I'm not going to get into too much detail because I don't want to spoil it, but, you know, apart from, like, the narrative that's, like, in your face, the story that's happening in the game, it kind of toys with that idea. So, like, having knowledge of MGS1 is definitely the way to go before you play 2. But for MGS3, yeah, it helps to know, you know, like, why Rykov is, like, a funny callback character to other characters, or, like, you know, certain nods, certain phrases are like callbacks to MGS 1 and 2 and even Metal Gear 1 and Metal Gear 2, right? Like, it helps to have that knowledge playing MGS 3, but you don't really like need to know that stuff to enjoy the game. I think that's a big part of it. Like, if you don't start with the MSX games and you don't start with MGS 1, most people start with MGS 3, or they play Phantom Pain and then they go back to play MGS 3. You know what I mean? So, like, that's a huge reason why people love MGS 3, in my opinion. I'm still like, MGS3 was my favorite for a long time, but I'm still big on MGS2, man. Like, I think MGS2 is one of the best video games ever created from like every standpoint. Top 3 Metal Gear soundtracks. You mean like entire games, or do you mean like specific tracks? Metal Gear Acid 2 actually has some bangers. If you guys aren't big Acid enjoyers, that sounds horrible out of context, but yeah, like Acid 2 has some bangers, but I actually really like MGS4's soundtrack, or OST. I really like MGS2's. Obviously MGS1's is classic, but Peace Walker has some good ones. I don't know, I can't pick, man. That's super tough. That's one of the things that Metal Gear always nails, right? You can like nitpick things about every single Metal Gear game, but like the soundtrack is one of those things that's like, it's really hard to nitpick that aspect of the games because it's so good. trying to think now. Even like MGO. Like MGO has some banger tracks too. Like the little soundtrack that I have, or the song that I have playing when I load up my stream on my stream starting screen and all that. That's like a clan emblem. That's a little throwaway track from MGO2, but it's still so good in my opinion. Oh, this guy comes down here. Oh my god, this guy's like invincible. This is fucking Sundowner. It's hard for me to pick, man. I remember I've said this before, but the survival music for MGO2 used to make me so anxious as a kid. Like when you're signing up with your team and you're ready to go, you know, sign up for either what was it, tournament or survival. Oh my god, I used to get so anxious at that music. And I mean, it's doing its job, right? Because that's what it's meant to do, is like evoke like anxiety. I swear to god, man, they got to bring back MGO. I say this every stream and I'm gonna continue to say it, but god, I'd be so happy, man. I'd be so happy if they brought back MGO. It's just something we can all play with one another, you know? Oh, I definitely missed a lot here, man. I am throwing today. I think it's because I'm like so distracted thinking about all these other things. Oh yeah, these guys in here. One more. Damn, we could have done this too. Fuck, we definitely could have done this. Oh, he's over there. Can we still do it? We got 10 seconds. Yeah, we got it.
All done. Yes.
We gotta stop meeting like this. Yeah, I'm glad that you guys all know each other from like other streams and stuff. That's cool to see you guys chatting it up. I want to get a Discord going. Like, full disclosure, I'd love to get a Discord going, but it's just, god, like moderating it is like terrifying to me, because like none of you guys in chat, everybody in chat is like super cool, man. Like I've had no complaints, but I don't know. Sometimes you get people in there and it's just like, bro, what are you saying? Or like they just go in there to like troll, and then everybody gets all mad because they get baited by the bait, and it's just like, you know what I mean? That terrifies me. But if I get like a team of like moderators that are like actually down to help me moderate it and like, you know, not deal with the BS, then I'd be down to have a Discord going. But yeah, I don't know. It'd be cool to have like for example, we're gonna try to get some MGO2 going soon, so it'd be way easier to organize with you guys, obviously, if I had a Discord and we could just all be like, all right, MGO Friday's happening at this time. This is the password for this week. Boom, 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 done. You guys join, you know? But it's just a moderation aspect that it's just like, oh, man. But last night I got a message that a good friend of mine and my fave film school professor passed away. I could use a Metal Gear distraction. Oh, I'm very sorry to hear that, man. That's always rough, losing a close friend like that. If we can provide you with some entertainment, at least for, I don't know, even for like 5 minutes, I'm happy. You know, you have a community here to help you escape and to hopefully make you laugh. Hopefully me trying to chase around these dumb little monkeys and talking about these silly games that we all love helps distract you. But I'm very sorry to hear that, man. Super sorry to hear that. If you get a high rank, you get the camo and the easy gun. Yeah. What up, Emilio? Yo, Emilio, you're the artist, right? I think I've been following your work for a long time on Twitter. You're the amazing artist that makes, I mean, you make Metal Gear inspired stuff, but you also make art for everything, and it's amazing, dude. Big fan. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, we're unlocking the banana camo for the single player right now. We've already got all of these done. We just need the second to last one. Return of the Living Apes. Mouse says the debate over AI is no different from the introduction of the internet. Both have pros and cons, but technology doesn't halt. It's gonna happen. Oh yeah, for sure. I just know, like, it's funny. Two of the communities that I'm most involved with, obviously Metal Gear, but also like the Matrix community. That's another one where if you mention like AI, or if you use AI to make whatever, or like, you know, use it as a reference or whatever, right? You just have AI involved in whatever Matrix creation you're doing or script or whatever the hell. People lose their minds, similar to how they do with Metal Gear, and more specifically with Metal Gear Solid 2, because of the whole, you know, the whole like AI speech at the beginning, the Colonel AI speech and all that. Like, it's like blasphemy to a lot of people. I see both sides. Like you said, there's no use in like shaming people for using it to a certain extent, right? Because it's going to happen. companies around the world, huge establishments are using AI for millions of different things. It's going to be incorporated into every aspect of our lives for better or worse. So like trying to shame people out of using it is kind of silly, but at the same time, like I can see why, especially if you're in any sort of like creation field or like any sort of artistry, music, drawing, painting, you know, even video creation, right? Like I can see why some people feel like it's kind of like taking away from those things. So I see both sides, but yeah, there's no use in like, you know, shaming people out. It's happening. Like AI is here to stay, unfortunately or fortunately, depending on where you stand. Yo, I got MGO2 and beat MGS4 with so peak. Nice, Amanda. So Amanda and our boy Tim Gladiator actually got it installed. So we have 2 people that can join us for MGO Fridays. So I talked to these guys and a lot of them are down. At least 5 of us are down to return and do MGO Fridays again. So we'll have at least with you guys in chat, we'll have at least 7 people, but I'm hoping we get more. But even if we get 7, 8 people, that's enough to get a 4v4 going, and that's enough to have a fun time for sure. So. Oh no, I forgot about this. Metal Gear Solid. Oh my god, I'm having Vietnam flashbacks of when we played Metal Gear. You guys remember that last boss fight? Oh my god. I'm seriously getting flashbacks, man. Oh, that last boss was tough, dude. Woo! You guys remember that with the little drills? It would charge me. It threw out pineapples. It was shooting homing missiles. I had to dive around everywhere.
I never knew Yoshi replaced the frogs in the Nintendo version. Why are the frogs some kind of license Nintendo couldn't use? And I wonder if Nintendo will replace Monkey with Yoshi.
Yo, Gary, thanks again for the 10, man. Yeah, so for those of you guys who didn't know, Gary's saying that like in the Metal Gear Solid 3DS is obviously the kind of, is it a remake? Yeah, I guess it's a new engine, right? A remake of Metal Gear Solid 3 for the Nintendo 3DS. It's super weird. I know. Just saying it is very strange. But what Gary's talking about is they actually replaced the Keraton with Yoshi. So instead of going around finding the Keraton, you would actually find little Yoshis and shoot them, and you get the same stuff. You actually instead of this camo that I'm wearing right now, you actually got fruit camo, but it does the same stuff. It does the same thing. So that's what Gary's talking about. But yeah, they went in there and they replaced all the Keraton. And I do think if Delta is announced for the Switch 2, I think that's what they'll do. We're not entirely sure what they're going to do with Bomberman yet, but obviously they're replacing Snake vs. Monkey with Bomberman on Xbox. So when it does, if it comes to Nintendo, I think they'll do the same thing. I think they'll replace it with Yoshi's, and it'll probably be the same sort of silly mode where what I'm doing here, chasing around the monkeys and, you know, shooting them all and all that fun stuff. You're a proud MGS4 fanboy. It's the perfect conclusion to the saga, closing loops, arcs, and resolution. Yeah, so that's the reason why people love it, and that's the reason why people hate it. I used to be a Metal Gear Solid 4 hater when I was influenced by, you know, other people on like forums at the time, and like when I first played MGS4, like the first 2 or 3 playthroughs, I was in love, right? Like you said, it was so many callbacks, so many things that finally got resolution from MGS2 specifically, and like I loved it, right? But then you start going online at the time, and at those times there wasn't really Reddit or anything like that. It was mostly like fan forums, and I know I'm dating myself by saying this, but like, you know, it's like forums and stuff that were dedicated to Metal Gear back in the day. So like you would start seeing people talk about it more and more, and like dissecting the game once we all started playing it, you know, our 5th playthroughs, our 6th playthroughs, whatever. People started dissecting the game a little more, and they were like, yeah, well, you know, it kind of takes away some of like the mystery behind the games. And I do agree with that, but I appreciate MGS4 for what it is now. I'm not an MGS4 hater anymore at all. I appreciate all these games. Hell, I mean, I'm probably the only person that you're gonna hear says that they actually enjoyed their time with Survive. So that shows you just how easily like I appreciate things in games. There's things in every one of these games that I like, you know, that I'm like, okay, maybe I don't like the overall packaging, or maybe I don't love this story in this game, or maybe I don't like this and that, but I had a fun time doing this, or I had a fun time doing that, or I had fun with friends, or I had, you know, there's always something I can appreciate. Like if it has Metal Gear in the title, I'm gonna play it. That's just how it is. Oh, this thing causes an alert, huh? That's so funny that they did that. Parkour. Damn, he's brave. I wonder if... Ooh, I just realized something. Causing an alert there makes this one the hardest one to get over here, the one that wastes the most time. One of these goes up here. Oh, it's this one. I didn't realize that the other day. Oh, that's how you save time. That makes sense. So if I cause an alert here... Let's test it again. Yeah, he drops down. Right? Yes, he does. Oh, man. All right, so I got to kind of incorporate that into how we're going to do this. Did I miss any back here? I did. I'm back here. Oh, no, this is the one that jumps off the Metal Gear's back. Or Metal Gear, I should say. All right, we'll try this again.
3, 2, 1.
MGS3 is pretty good. MGS4 and MGS2 are your favorites. Yeah, MGS2's up there. MGS4's up there now, too. There's just something about the first 3 games that just, like, I don't know. They're so legendary, man. But I love 4. I mean, I think 4 is my favorite gameplay-wise by a mile. Like, I know everybody's like, TPP has the best gameplay, and it does. Like, it's smooth, you know, and it's more modern aiming conventions and controller layouts and all that. But there's something about Metal Gear Solid 4's aiming and, like, the snappiness of it and, like, the weightiness of it. Those of you guys who have played a lot of either Metal Gear Solid 4 Story Mode or MGO2 know what I'm talking about. There's something about the snappy, like, aiming and responsiveness of MGS4 that just, like, I don't know. It's probably because I spent over, like, 5,000 hours playing MGO2, and it's embedded. It's, like, in my DNA at this point, the whole aiming system and all that. But I still think that's my preferred game when it comes to gameplay. And then you throw in, like, the CQC system, which I want to say is, like, the most in-depth CQC system we've had. A close second would be TPP. You could do some pretty cool CQC stuff in TPP. But MGS4 has, like, because Snake is finally using CQC in that one, right? He's not using, like, CQB and, like, his standard, like, punch kick stuff and simple chokeholds. Like, he's doing CQC in that one. And they kind of made that reflect in the game. I mean, there's that famous cutscene of him meeting up with the Resistance and Big Mama in that chapel. One of my favorite cutscenes in the entire series, where he goes in there and he's holding down, like, 4 guys. He has that guy, like, around his neck with his leg, and he's got another guy in a chokehold. And dude, I love that cutscene so much because it actually shows him using CQC, like, what he can do with it. But yeah, I don't know. MGS4 is up there in terms of gameplay. I think that might be my favorite gameplay. And then you got Octo Camo, which was, like, the coolest thing. Some of the outfits you get the B&B core mask, you get the corpse camo, stun knife, stuff that you can do with the stun knife is super cool. Yeah, like, MGS4 gameplay wise, probably the best in the series, in my opinion. I don't know if you guys agree or if you guys think I'm psycho, but I don't know. MGS3 is your 3rd favorite, Jack? Yeah, it's hard for me to rate him. I don't know. Don't ask me to rate him because it's tough. I hope Konami learn from MGO3 and make a better MGO for Delta. MGO2 is goated. Yeah, Mike, like, MGO2 top 3, if not my number 1 competitive online shooter of all time. Definitely my favorite 3rd-person shooter.
You're pretty good.
At first I was mad they were getting a new game mode, but now I'm starting to think it will be the same game but switching out monkeys for Bomberman, and I just thought, what will the Metal Gear look like? You're saying for like the Xbox version of what I'm playing? Yeah, I don't know. Actually. Do you guys think it's just going to be like a texture swap? Like, it's going to be Snake versus Monkey, but it's just Bomberman versus Monkey? You think that's what they do? Oh, I forgot about this one up here. I don't know. I mean, yeah, that would be the easiest thing to do, right? Just, like, get Snake versus Monkey going, but then replace it with just Bomberman running around. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's probably more likely, right? That kind of sucks, though. I don't know. I was hoping it would be, like, its own thing. But Gary, thanks for the 10, man. I appreciate that. Seriously, I appreciate the support. It helps me a ton. Seriously, it helps me so much. But yeah, I'd be kind of, I wouldn't say underwhelmed. I'd be whelmed. I'd be whelmed if it was just Bomberman versus, you know, Snake versus Bomberman.
It'd just be like, all right, this is kind of cool, I guess. I mean, I'd play it. I don't know how I'm going to play because I don't have an Xbox, but I'd try it out. How do we do this one? Oh, you know what? I think a stun grenade would be the play here. Does it give me enough time to get up there, though? No, maybe. He just spanked me, man. This one's only 10, but the map layout makes it kind of rough. Not gonna lie. I just need to memorize where everything's at. I wonder if I snipe this, will it... Maybe I don't even have to do the alert thing. Okay. No, he stays up there. I do have to do the alert thing. There's one here, right, that I missed? Or something? What the hell? Oh, he's in here. What the hell is this thing doing? Is he alright? Is this guy alright? Let me catch up with chat. Let's see here. Do I think they'll... Oh, wait, hold on. I'm still up here. Emilio says... Where am I in chat, dude? I'm so lost. MGS2 is the most self-contained MGS game besides the first Metal Gear? Yeah, I agree with that for sure. Emilio. MGS2 is your least favorite. Damn, really? I love MGS2. Yeah, I love it. I love... yeah, Acid and Acid 2. In-game. Before YouTube clips me. Before I'm kicked out of my YouTube partnership program. You can't mention soundtracks without mentioning how peak Metal Gear Rising. Oh, well, come on now. That's like beyond mention. Like Metal Gear Rising's up here, and then all the other games are down here in terms of OST. Not really, but kind of. Like I will blast some Metal Gear Rising Revengeance music while I'm working out, and dude, it's like a shot of straight adrenaline. You know what I mean? You got Rules of Nature hitting right when I'm like doing like, I don't know, bench press or something. Oh man, you kidding me? I'll lift a tree up at that point. Telling you, it's like straight adrenaline, man. Like that soundtrack is crazy. I love Rising, man. Calling of the Night from Portable Ops. Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one for sure. MGS3 scores the GOAT. It's a good thing the pre-order comes with the vinyl. Checks notes. Oh, only in Japan. Yeah, man, those Japanese exclusive. I'm used to it. Like I can't even complain because it's been like this with Metal Gear since the dawn of time. So we can't even complain about it. But like, oh man, they get the best stuff. They really do. Like, I'm not even talking about the special editions. They get, like, the best little, like, trinkets and keychains and, like, silly little things that it's like, why would you buy that? But it's like, I buy that because I love Metal Gear and I want all these things, you know? It's been like that forever. I've definitely given PlayAsia some business over the years and other companies. The only game I've ever played that is anywhere near as good as MGS2's is Silent Hill. Yeah, Silent Hill has a goated soundtrack. Like, if you like... The kids call it lo-fi now, but it's actually trip-hop. Like, if you like trip-hop inspired music, Silent Hill's got you covered. Despite MGS2 being my least favorite, I played the game the most. Really? Why is that? Oh, just because there's, like, a lot to do? Substance has a lot to it. I mean, no pun intended, but there's a lot to do in Substance, specifically. You got all the dog tags. You got the skateboarding minigame. You have... European Extreme, which was like new at the time, right? You have what else do you have? I don't know. There's a lot to do. There's a lot to do in MGS2. Oh, the VR missions. How could I forget the fucking 300 plus VR missions? Yeah, there's a lot to do. By the way, I am looking into getting a Vita and looking into the logistics of being able to connect it via HDMI to my capture card to platinum the last two Metal Gear games that I don't have platinumed, which are the Vita HD collection version of MGS2 and 3, and I'm going to be playing them on the Vita. So you're going to see me on stream like this with the Vita because I want the challenge. You could connect a DualShock 3 to the Vita and do it that way, but I don't want to do that. I want the actual challenge of playing with the Vita like this on stream. So we're going to do that soon. I don't know when, but sometime between now and Delta releasing, those are my last two platinums that I need. I have Survive's platinum. I have obviously Rising's platinum. I have triple MGS3 platinums and stuff like that. I just don't have the one from the Vita. That means I'm going to have 4 MGS3 platinums at this point and MGS2, right? Because there's HD/Legacy Collection. There's Master Collection PS4, Master Collection PS5, And then the Vita one. Holy shit, dude. That's, oh my God, that's a lot of platinums. You can like quadruple down on those, man. That's crazy. I didn't even think about that. The tournaments of Survivor were so cool, really competitive. Yeah, that was one of the first like games online that had built-in tournaments. Now you see Fortnite have that and like Apex Legends have that and other games, but you got to think this was back in 07. There was a whole clan system. There was a whole like registering team system, a whole tournament bracket system built into the game. This was all into the game. This is something that at launch MGO3 didn't even have survival. MGO3 never got a tournament. Like it's so crazy how future, that's the only way I could put it, how ahead of its time MGO2 was. They didn't need to close MGO. I know. And the crazy thing is, Emilio, is MGO2 actually lasted longer than they were planning to have it open. I think MGO2 was only supposed to be open for like 2.5, 3 years. And then after that, it was supposed to close, I believe. But they kept it open because the like the fan feedback for it was so positive and people loved it so much that they kept it open for us all for an extra year. Kind of crazy, huh? I think also the reason why they finally took it down was because they were having like earthquakes. It was either an earthquake or a big tsunami or even both maybe in Japan at the time. And I think they brought them down because of that too, right? I don't know. I'm kind of rusty on my MGO2 server going down lore at the moment. So should we get this now? No, I'm still figuring this out. I'm more interested in chat right now than anything else. I mean, I'm gonna have to trip the alert. This guy's running toward me. Oh, I could get a lot there. Yeet. Oh, I probably shouldn't have done that and just got in these. No, how did I miss that thing? Shit. Oh, this one go back up? Oh, he didn't. The music's good in this, man. Talk about soundtracks. This shit is slamming. Oh no, I didn't get the one up top. Damn, we're gonna have to trigger the alert again. Where's this other one, by the way? Is he back there? 215. All right, it's doable. It's definitely doable. Just gotta memorize these. So one up top and then one. Oh, the one on the actual Metal Gear, right? Yeah. Damn, I could have had this. So that's what we'll do. We'll get this one, and then we'll trip the alarm, maybe? Or should we get... Yeah, we should get that one on the first pass. Still trying to figure this out. Still haven't even talked about what I want to talk about here, either. I'm all over the place today. It's fine, though. I'm having fun. This is a fun stream so far. Yeah, my bad for the ads, guys. Like, it's not like Twitch, where if you guys become members, which you totally should, because if you're a fan of Stephanie Houston in any capacity... I have a video archive or a stream archive of me playing with Stephanie Houston in person, not online, not over Discord, in person. Playing MGO3 with her when Quiet first released on MGO3. She came over to my apartment at the time when I lived in Europe, and we played for like a few hours. So you get to see Stephanie playing as Quiet, playing MGO3. That's part of my membership only videos. So yeah, no pressure, but if you're a fan of Miss Houston, you can check that out by becoming a member. But anyway, if you become a member, it's not like Twitch where there's no ads. YouTube just throws in ads. I think the only way you can avoid ads is if you subscribe to YouTube Premium, which doesn't give anything to me, but I mean, if you want an ad-free experience, check that out, I guess. Yeah, MGO Friday is definitely coming back, Amanda. 100%. What are the tournaments? MGO Fridays are just just our little thing that we do. We just host a lobby and then we just play with friends. There are survival lobbies open now on the weekend that are kind of like the tournament for MGO2, but there's some sweaty people in there, so I don't really recommend playing in that until you're like really well versed in the game and you have a team to play with, because yeah, there's some sweaty people in there. Do you think they will bring back Ice Savage and Delta? I don't think so. I think if they're gonna do anything with that, they're gonna potentially maybe include like a demo of like a new game they're making, like a Castlevania game, or I don't know, tease something else. You know what I mean? Tease a game that's like unrelated to, because like no one even really knows what that is now, the Guy Savage stuff. Like if you weren't there for the game back in the day, or you haven't really done your research, like just like a casual fan playing through Metal Gear Solid 3 or like Delta, they're gonna be like, what the hell is this little game mode? But I mean, you never know, they might bring it back. It's just if they don't have the code for some of these games that we've been talking about, I don't think they're gonna have the code for Guy Savage, you know what I mean? Oh, he dodged that. Crazy. We'll shoot it here. Alright, I think the play is to set the alarm off. And then go to the left instead of the right. Main priority here is getting the one that goes up top, because that's a huge time waste. I don't know if that's going to hit him. Nope. Alright, it made him stop though for a second. That's all we need. And then we get this guy. We get this guy. We get the guy in the truck, who's coming back now, I think? Or is he already in there? Where's our duder in the truck? Or was that the guy that I just got here? Oh my god. Stun grenade, is this the play? Is this the play, chat? Come on, come on. Hopefully the animation of me getting off the ladder gets both of them. No! Alright, nice. Where's this last dude? Oh, he's up top. Shit. Shit. I think I fucked myself. No, dude, we had it. Oh, that was good. Yeah, because it's what? 2:15? Oh, I forgot about that guy, man. Yeah, no, we're not going to get it. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. No, we got 5 seconds. No, dude, we had it. So when I pop that one, where does he go? Oh, he's one of the ones over to the right. So maybe I can snag him. How long does he stay there? Not very long. We're learning. We're learning.
3, 2.
I'm complaining about
1.
Jack the Stripper.
Start.
I say we ban him. Nah, Jack's the homie, man. Kriba says, tried recommending MGS to a friend. I ended up writing a 3-paragraph text message explaining who Big Boss was. Yeah, you just got to let them try it for themselves. You got to give them either MGS1. If that doesn't click, then give them MGS3 and hope that clicks. And then that also helps them helps explain who the hell Big Boss is, kind of, sort of. Do you think that will bring back? I said, sign my MGS Funko and I'll mod for free. I still haven't gotten those Funko Pops, man. I'm slacking. You got to play Team Sneak for MGO Friday. Yeah, we play everything. We play a mix. We play Team Sneak. We play Sneaking. Obviously, we play TDM. We play Capture, which is my favorite mode. We play Base. Sometimes we throw Bomb in there when we're feeling crazy. But yeah, we have a nice little mix of everything for sure. Yeah, Amelia, we've been following each other for a long time, man, for sure. I don't like the idea of AI scripts in movies anyway, but AI voices in Metal Gear play, though, is not that bad. Yeah, I mean, if something doesn't exist and someone's making it, like, brand new with AI, I guess that's not the worst. Because, like, I don't think we're ever going to get a Metal Gear 1 and 2 anime. Maybe, but, I mean, I don't think so. So, like, I guess it's kind of cool to see that, right? George uses it for fun. Oh, yeah, I've seen some of his videos where he uses, like, the AI voices and stuff. Those are hilarious. As a joke, replace the frogs with astrobots. Shit, with the popularity that astrobots has now, they could definitely do that. But nah, I'm glad it's Snake versus Monkey. I'm glad this mode's coming back. Delta on Switch 1? Yeah, right. That's like a pipe bomb. Are you kidding me? Imagine trying to run Delta on a Switch. At least the Metal Gear didn't recreate Sigan's nightmare. It recreated mine though. Dude, I seriously had like flashbacks of playing that. That little Metal Gear fight is no joke, actually. It's actually pretty fun.
Start.
Is this emulated? Yeah, Chris, it is emulated. Do you think MGO will come back with Delta, considering people prefer MGO2 over MGO1? I hope any form of MGO coming back, I'd be happy with, to be honest with you. Like, it doesn't matter if it's an MGO1 remake or, you know, like MGO2 maps or whatever. Like, any form of MGO, I'm happy, man. I just want MGO. Like, do I wish it was more like MGO2? Yeah, but I don't know. I just want something where I can play with you guys online, man. I just want something where I can make a lobby and do like community games or like co-op games or something, dude. I want something like that to play. Like, it's been so long. And I know MGO3 is still up, and I know some people actually enjoy MGO3, and I don't hate it, but it's just like, it's not the same, man. It's not the same. And like seeing some of those iconic maps come back, like, you know, like Browntown or Coppertown Conflict, you know, like City Under Siege or Urban Ultimatum. Like, seeing all those maps come back would be, I don't know, it would bring joy to my heart for sure. I feel like I'm wasting time running this way too. This is such a long walk. No box either to make it faster going up these things. All right, we got to get this guy sipping on his drink. And then we're going to get this guy on our way up to sounding the alarm. Oops. Then we're going to sound the alarm. Oh, that's definitely going to get him this time. All right, I got to kind of hurry. Oh, no, I'm throwing it the wrong way. Please tell me I got him. I don't want that one to go back up to the... I'll get this guy later. The one to go back up to the spot up here. This one right here. No, dude. All right, good. Yeah. Stay there. Stay there. No. Drop down. Drop down. Yes. All right, we'll let these guys behind me reset while we get this guy. Actually, this might be the play. Oh, no. Please. All right, we got it. No, where are you going? Oh, shit. All right, we got it. 2:15, right? Was the time to beat? Oh, my God. Every time I see this. Flashbacks. Yes, we did it. Nice. We did it. We clutched it out. I don't know how we did that. So that's all of them, right? We did it. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, we're too goated. We're too goated. Now I got to make sure to save it. Exit. Slot 1. Override. All right. I never played MGO1, but MGO2 is fun. Yeah, MGO1 was fun. It provided the backbone for there it is, banana camo. That's what we were going for. It provided the backbone, like the blueprint for the other MGOs, for MGO2 especially. So I can never hate MGO1. MGO1 is the GOAT. MGO1 is the OG, the quadruple OG. But yeah, MGO2 is just my shit, man, to put it bluntly. Like, God, the amount of times that I spent playing that game and like the fond memories and the friends that I've made that I still talk to, that I still follow on like social media, that like, you know, it's crazy. And you got to think, I was like 14, 15, 16 at the time MGO came out, and I still talk about it the way that I do, and I still enjoy playing it, you know, after all these years, after all these new games and advances in gaming that we've had. MGO2 is still like, so, I don't know, it's just such a good game. All right, now that we can kind of relax, let's go back to the other levels and just chill and finally get to talking about some of these talking points that I want to talk about. Ghost Babel stream when? I don't know. Maybe I get a little membership goal going. for like 5 members or something, and we'll get some of those spin-off games going. That'd be actually a good idea. Let's say like 5 for Ghost Babel, 10 for Acid 1, 15 for 2. I don't know, something like that. Get a little goal going in chat. Let's see here. Yeah, this is Subsistence, the PS2 version. You prefer MGS2 and 3 gameplay? Not gonna lie, it feels more sneaky. MGS5 would be perfect for guns blazing action shooter. Yeah, I can see that. It does lend itself more to like a more actiony, fast paced, just blast everything playthrough, which is how I've seen most people play through Phantom Pain. Like they try for stealth, but then they get caught like halfway through the mission and it's just gun blazing. I mean, you can't blame them, right? Especially with like reflex mode and all that. Take me back to MGO2 Team Sneak with my PS3 keyboard. Oh my god, the attachment that used to go on top of the controller. I remember that. I used to have a full like USB keyboard plugged in, so I could talk shit. So I could link my YouTube channel, which is this channel that you're watching right now, the very same one. I used to link it back in the day to make sure that people knew I was recording. So no, don't be lag switching in my lobbies. Don't be mow lagging in my lobbies. All right, because I'm watching. The YouTube channel is always watching. You have said some career-ending stuff in those lobbies. Yeah, I mean, we all have, Miles. If anybody here hasn't talked shit in MGO2, they're lying. Somebody has said some gamer words, especially back in the day. Somebody has said some, like Miles put it, some career-ending words, definitely in those MGO2 lobbies way back. So, the description for collecting all new Gakkos and Delta says it'll unlock a secret. I hope it's Octo Camo. I think, and I don't want this to be true, but I think it's going to be how you get the white tuxedo. I think that's because you can earn that in game. It's not just a pre-order bonus. Like if you pre-order it and you get the bonus, you get it unlocked right away. Like as soon as you start playing Delta, you have that white tuxedo available to you. But there is a way to unlock it in game by doing something, and I think it's gonna be by doing that, by finding all the Gakko. But who knows? Gary is rich. No, I appreciate the support. Seriously, just you guys being here and chilling and talking to me means a lot to me. MGS4 has the best gameplay. TPP has some great gameplay, but it's too repetitive. The only real difference is when you do the opposite objective. I mean, yeah, there's definitely some fun to be had, and Phantom Pain's gameplay is top notch. Probably like top 3 stealth game of all time, but I don't know. Maybe it's, again, because I played so much MGO that I just have fond memories of like playing those controls and learning the ins and outs of them, and like being intimately familiar with everything that you can do in that system within that box. You know what I mean? Within the box that is the Metal Gear Solid 4 engine. It's probably just that, you know, like that's all it is. Maybe it doesn't play that well, but I just have fond memories of it because of that. Someone should play MGO2 with me. Yeah, I'm definitely down to play. I'm playing Subsistence right now, Chris. The same guy who made the MGR soundtrack made the Toontown soundtrack? Is that real? Holy shit. He's multi-talented for sure. That's what is his name? Jamie Christopherson or something like that? The unused MGR soundtrack is 100 times better. Oh, I gotta tune into that. Can I get a platinum on your account for which game? Yes, honestly, so many people have asked me that. They're like, in like comments for like my guide or like one of my videos, they're like, I will pay you to sign into my PlayStation and get the platinum for, I don't know, MGS2 or something. I should start a little side hustle going with that for getting people their big boss ranks. I need to become a member again. I have to wait till the start of the month. Oh, no, I'm fucking around. I'm totally fucking around. But there are perks to being a member for sure. But no, just you guys being here and chatting and chilling with me is all I could ever ask for. Like, seriously, watching me play a little silly game where you capture monkeys. But yeah, so like for the membership only stuff, obviously it's not ad free, unfortunately. It doesn't stop the ads. But I mean, if you have an ad blocker or if you're subscribed to YouTube Premium, I think that does away with them during the stream. For membership stuff specifically, it's mostly just going to be like, when Delta comes out, certain guides are going to be available to members only first, like maybe like a day in advance or like a couple days in advance. And then it's going to be open to everybody. So like Foxhound guides, you know, and this is if I get the game early, you know what I mean? But I do want to start bolstering my offerings for like membership only stuff. because I do appreciate those of you guys who are members for sure. Because YouTube ad revenue is not what it used to be, let me tell you. I remember, shit, when my channel had like 3,000 subscribers, like way back in the day, man. I was part of CurseForge. It was like, I forgot what they used to call them. There was a term for them. But they basically got like a bunch of creators of all different sizes. There were like requirements to joining these little, I forgot what they called them, man. I forgot the term for them, but it was basically like a almost like a conglomerate that would help you run your channel, that would promote it, and would help you get more ad revenue out of YouTube. Obviously, they would take a cut. But, like, I remember in those days having, like, shit, like, one, like, not even, like, a tenth of the subscribers that I have now. And getting maybe if I was, like, super lucky, maybe getting, like, 2,000 views on a video a month or something. Like, after a month, one of my videos got, like, 2,000 views. And even so, I was making pretty comparable, like, a pretty comparable amount of money then from what I'm making now on most months. Some months are cracked and I get a lot more money. That's usually closer to the holidays when everybody's like home and chilling and watching a lot of YouTube. But then other months, like the beginning of the year, like January, February kind of suck. And then also like summertime when everybody's out, the weather's warm, people are on vacation, people are chilling. No one's really watching YouTube. Those months are brutal, dude. Like I might as well just not even make videos at that point. You know what I mean? Like I'm obviously still going to, but I'm just, you know, I'm being dramatic, but it's really bad sometimes. But yeah, the whole point is that like back in the day, I remember making so much money. Well, not so much, but like a lot of money for not that many views. Ads were crazy back in the day. Like YouTube revenue was honestly insane. That's why some of these guys that started early on and it got like huge followings, they're made for life, dude, because they must have been raking in like millions a month back then. Even someone with like 200K subscribers, which sounds like a ton, but it really isn't by today's standards, was like back then would be making like multiple millions a month, man. Insane. Nah, Nyson, what's up, dude? Not too late at all. We're still chilling. We're still playing Snake versus Monkey for the final time until Delta comes out. So still got, what time is it? Still got plenty of time left in the stream here, at least an hour and a half. So actually more than that. Yeah, no, more than that. So no, you're right on time. Stealth be pulling up to Revenge of the Sith 20th. Yeah, I was talking about that earlier, man. I can't wait for that. I remember seeing that originally. And again, I'm dating myself, but I remember that coming out back in the day and going to the theaters to watch that with my dad. Because he loves Star Wars as well. Oh, man, good times. Execute Order 66. That shit was crazy. First time I saw that, I was like, no, what is happening? Why are they killing the Jedi? That was so sad. Oh, man. That movie's actually goated. I love all the prequels. I was never a prequel hater. You could never make me hate the prequels. Like, Attack of the Clones is whatever. Like, I don't love that movie, but I'll still watch it. But, like, Phantom Menace and, come on, man. Phantom Menace and, Revenge of the Sith, goated movies. I don't care what anybody says. Ow. Good Snake just lying there. Oh! Let me see. Oops. Gotcha. Yo, what up, Prof? How you doing? Oh yeah, Prof hates Team Sneak. Yo, I've gotten Prof with some sneaky, fucking what are they called? Scans, man. I remember one time, Prof. I got you. I think I got you. It was rescue mission, but Prof was on the opposite team as me, and I remember getting him in Groznygrad in GG. I remember CQC grabbing Prof and scanning him, and mid-scan, Prof just fucking rage quits, dude. I was cracking up so hard when that happened, dude. Oh my god, fucking Prof. Prof hates being CQC'd. I just crack up every time I remember it. You remember that, Prof? Oh my god. I know I've gotten sworn plenty of times too with the scanner. That's the one thing, is you guys don't know shit how to CQC in that game, so I have the advantage. I'm like Liquid Ocelot in MGS4. Like, when it comes to CQC, I have the upper hand. That's me and MGO, bro. Because you guys can't CQC worth the shit for some reason. I don't know what it is. Like, you guys are sick at aiming. Your aiming is disgusting. But But when it comes to CQC, oh my god, it was so funny. I gotta find that clip, man. Because I think somebody clipped it, or I might have clipped it, or Swarm might have clipped it when it happened. That was during the MGO Friday days. Oh, I didn't get those guys behind me. Yeah, I'm hyped to see it again too, for sure. They need to release the extended editions of the Star Wars prequels. They had to cut so much from those movies, including the Temple Raid. Yeah, man, there's so much. That's what I've heard. I mean, I haven't really investigated it too much, but I have heard there's a lot that they cut. Those movies are fucking long though, already as it is. So I can see why they cut everything that they did. L opinion, he said. One time I watched a streamer play 2 hours of MGS2 VR missions and he forgot. Oh my god. Are you serious? Dude, oh my god, now I'm terrified that I'm going to do that. Why did you put that in my head, Amanda? Oh my god, that sounds like something I would do. Luckily, I've never done that. Holy shit, can you imagine playing 2 hours of MGS2 VR missions and then not saving? Oh my god, dude, I don't know what I would do. I don't think I'd play the game for a while, honestly. Especially like if I'm someone who doesn't play Metal Gear all the time and I'm just like some streamer that is like trying to grind out trophies or something. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, no thanks. That is, and I love VR missions, but no thanks.
All done.
How old am I? How old am I? I'm 32. I'm turning 33 at the end of this year. Yeah, I'm 52. I don't look a day over 51. Oh, that's good. Appreciate that. Hitting the gym. Yeah, hitting the gym helps reverse age you. I guess in some aspects it kind of does. Oh my god. I'm looking forward to hopefully playing Portable Ops in Volume 2. You think it's going to be included in Volume 2? I don't know. That'd be cool. I remember it being tedious, but if they refine the controls, yeah, all it needs is a little 60 FPS patch and frame rate patch, and that game is, and a camera control patch, and that game's actually not bad. The only shitty thing left is having to drag soldiers at the beginning when you're first getting like the different spawns in the map unlocked and all that. Having to drag the soldiers all the way back to the truck, kind of rough, but I don't know. I never trash talked an MGO2. I've never played MGO2. Oh man, I trash talked a Storm, man, like we all did. And I was a little hot-headed teenager at that time. Are you kidding me? You started playing 2 days ago and you already talked. There you go. A man's into it. Want a break from the ads? Can I ad break? Oh, I guess I do have a break right now. I don't know how long that delays them for. I'm curious, what makes the Phantom Pain stealth the best and deepest system ever? I feel like you just prone everywhere and occasionally throw a magazine or a decoy. I don't know if it's the deepest stealth mechanics, but it has really good controls for that stealth game. I think the marking system lended itself well to like a stealth game. I mean, it kind of breaks the immersion, but I don't know, just the whole marking system. Reflex mode is kind of a crutch, but I mean, if you go in, you can't expect everybody to do like perfect stealth when it's like their first Metal Gear game, you know? So I understand why reflex mode is there, and same with marking, especially with it going open world. Like it helps people who aren't really into the stealth genre get into it, like ease them into it. But I mean, you could say the same thing about these games, right? About like going prone and just crawling around. I mean, when I watch people play Metal Gear Solid 1, or not 1, I guess, but 2 and 3, a lot of it is just this. And not knocking them. I mean, this is there for a reason. Like, it's like this. Then they do this. Then they look around. And they try to, like, shoot something. And they shoot it. And then maybe they change their camo. And then they do more of this. You know what I mean? So, like, compared to stuff like that, TPP, I mean, there's a lot you can do in TPP. Even as a beginner, that's a bit more, like, involved than just going prone and crawling. But, I mean, if you want to play it like that, yeah, TPP is completely beatable by just using non-lethal weapons and crawling around everywhere and diving around everywhere. That's every Metal Gear game, though. I mean, the tranquilizer gun is super broken. All the tranq guns in this game are super broken, you know? And even when you're playing like on European Extreme, you can take the game very slowly and like crawl around like I just did and still get your big boss rank and still stay within like the 5 or 25 saves and all that. Like, it's not so much that TPP is like super deep compared to these games. It's just that like, I feel like there's more, one, the controls are obviously more in line with what people are used to nowadays. And two, there's just a bit more than you can do if you're a beginner over what you can do in games like this. Once you're intimately familiar with these games, yeah, you can do some flashy stuff. You can do some crazy stuff. But a lot of it, if you go watch first-time playthroughs, a lot of it's this. A lot of it's crawling through the grass, peeking out of it, you know, trying to get headshots, changing your camo every 3 seconds. And like, again, I'm not knocking the playthroughs. It sounds like I'm talking about it disparagingly, but I'm not. I'm just saying, like, if you compare someone's first time playing TPP and someone's first time playing MGS3, for example, I think TPP lends itself more to being a bit more exciting and a bit more deep for a beginner, just like surface level. Does that make sense? I don't know if I'm making any sense. And a lot of that is because it's a newer game. I don't know. But 4 for me is always going to be like, just control-wise, the epitome of the series. I love 4. I love the gameplay. And it's funny because that's the one that everybody says has like the least amount of gameplay. And it does. I mean, I think it totals up to like 40 minutes of gameplay total. And that's being generous. But for me, that's peak gameplay is MGS4. Am I drinking on stream? Yeah, there's copious amounts of vodka in my water bottle. Don't tell anybody. It's 5 p.m. somewhere, right? Definitely not here. Wow, that's crazy. The prequels are just as good as the originals. That was not the sentiment like 10 years ago, 15 years ago. I don't see the freedom. Honestly, anytime someone does a creative stealth video, it's just calling crates on people's heads. Yeah, I mean, that's more than you can do in these old games, though. You know what I mean? Like, the CQC system in these games isn't very deep in MGS3. It's not very deep in MGS2 either. Like, a lot of MGS2 high-level gameplay is doing stuff with, like, the trank gun and doing stuff with stun grenades. You know? MGS3 has more stuff that involves, like, the box and stuff. And, like... But, like, these games aren't super, like, mechanically deep either. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I think just, like, objectively speaking, there is more you can do in the Phantom Pain. But that's not to say you can't do some pretty impressive stuff in this game once you get used to how everything works, you know? Like, if you ask me, I prefer the gameplay of these older games. Like, the linearity of them and how everything works in these games more. But I think TPP is the game that it needed to be to attract a lot of people into Metal Gear, you know? It's the game that a 2015 Metal Gear should be. Now, we can argue about the open world stuff because I think Metal Gear is at its best when it's not open world, when there is a confined story in a confined map or maps. I think Metal Gear excels at that. But for a first outing, for a first open world game, for Kojima's first real attempt at that, I think TPP came out as a decent first attempt, you know? This looks so cool when they showed this off in the trailer. You had the SVD on your back and stuff. I'm excited for little details like that, man, that they're going to add to Delta. Yeah, I love the prequels too. Those are my Star Wars movies. Although I watched the old ones too, the originals. You liked MGS3 way more? Gotcha. Family forced me to watch Star Wars when I was like 3. You're not interested in it? I like them. I'm a casual fan though. I'm not like a diehard Star Wars fan. There's plenty of stuff I don't know. I don't know any of the EU stuff, like the extended universe stuff, you know? I was genuinely annoyed. Oh my god, that was so funny. We gotta find that clip.
Yes.
I never used CQC in any games until the vamp fight in MGS4 and then never again. I use it sometimes. In MGS4, you don't really need to CQC anything from what I remember. That game's just a lot of smoke grenades and being good with the tranquilizer. That's pretty much it. And then there's like little weird sections like the mech battle between Ray and Rex and Yeah, there's not that much CQC in like a speed run. I always think about shit from like a speed run perspective, or like you're trying to blast through the game on like the hardest difficulty. In those runs, I mean, there's a couple of instances at the beginning where you use like the stun knife, from what I remember. But no real CQC like slams or anything. Yeah, there's no real point. Man's not gonna leak his teammates. Yeah, I guess that's what Prof was doing, right? Was protecting his teammates. He had SOP level 4, SOP protection level 4. If we play Team Stink on MGR Fridays, I'll teach you in your chat some German curses. Let's go. I only know Futza. My granddad was an old school cowboy, but for some reason he loved Star Wars. Him and I used to binge all 6 at one time at the movies. There was a TV station that would play all of them in a row often. Gotcha. You can kind of see some some Western influence in Star Wars, I guess, like the older ones, especially in like Han Solo's sort of like character makeup. You know what I mean? That whole like genetic his like genetic makeup. You know what I mean? Not genetic makeup, but like his like archetype, right? Like it's very like lone wolf cowboy-esque type character. You know what I mean? I can kind of see some Western influence in Star Wars, so that's funny. I can see why your grandpa would like the old Star Wars movies, but yeah, I just grew up watching them because like my dad obviously saw the ones that came out in the 70s, and then when the prequels came out, he was a fan of those as well. We watched all those when they came out at the movie theaters, and I like remember watching Revenge of the Sith for some reason specifically. Like I remember like it was yesterday going to watch that one. We were kind of sad because that was going to be the last one for a while, or forever, we thought, you know? Didn't really know if we were going to get more Star Wars movies after that. Wake Up Cinematic in the HD collection, but the conversation they had after about the dream is missing. Yeah. Wait. Yeah, the Wake Up Cinematic in the HD collection? I don't remember. I'll have to play through the Master Collection and check. Feel called out. Oh, there we go. Now it's telling me I can delay ads. It's not letting me. Oh, there we go. Okay, ads have been delayed for 10 minutes. You guys got 10 minutes before Migs blow the hell out of this place. Your first time playing the Phantom Pain was running around killing everyone with reflex mode. Yeah, it's fun to just mess around in that game. I think that's the most fun I've had, is just treat it like a sandbox and just try to do silly stuff in it. But I can definitely see the complaints of like the gameplay not being the same that people are used to, you know? Oh my god, frame rate just killed me there. What's going on? Why is the frame rate so bad? My computer blowing up? Shouldn't be. See if I can do something here. Oh, it does hit the ones inside. Nice. I mean, we've already got all the first place times in these. I'm just replaying them because I'm not going to play this for a while. And I'm sad. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, my God. That's what that means, right, Prof? Oh! Missed.
You're mine.
But sure. I like how Delta has 2 gameplay styles that allow new players to take the time to learn the original controls without getting pissed because they already beaten the game. Yeah, that's honestly the smartest thing they could have done, is added the whole modern / legacy control schemes. What about riding Metal Gear Rising Revenge? Man, it was suplexing Metal Gears. TVP is the easiest of the MGS games to get into for newcomers. It doesn't punish you nearly as much. Yeah, that's definitely true. My main complaint is that there are only 2 or 3 real bases you can infiltrate minus ground zeros. The rest of the world is just gaunt post. Yeah, that's one of my main complaints for show, is it's so barren. But again, Kojima Productions, Kojima, first attempt at an open world game. You know, I gotta give them props for it being their first game and it being as smooth of an experience as it was. I mean, there are bugs. Obviously, there's plenty of bugs in the game, but it's just different. I try to like think of it differently. I don't really try to compare it to the first 3 games, the trilogy, or even MGS4, you know? It's kind of just its own thing. Because if you start comparing the games, then it's like I don't know. There's stuff that you can nitpick about every single game. There's little things, there's little inconsistencies in the lore or in the story or in like, you know, so many different things that you could start nitpicking if you really got into the meat and bones of the games. So I get what you're saying though. It's not a perfect game by any means. It's not my favorite Metal Gear, but I think it did its job, which was bringing in a lot of new Metal Gear players, being the first open world Metal Gear game, and being what an open world Metal Gear game should be for Kojima's first attempt at an open world. I think he learned a lot during his experience developing TPP, and he brought that over to Death Stranding. And I think Death Stranding's lore and gameplay lends itself much better to that barren open world. So it's not really like he course corrected or adjusted that aspect of the game. It's more so he found a story that kind of like fit what he wants out of an open world game more so than Metal Gear, right? Because I think we've established that Metal Gear, like I was saying earlier, lends itself better to a more contained experience, both in the narrative and also the sort of linearity of progression. I think that's where Metal Gear shines. You set a scenario, you set the map for the scenario, and then you set the dialogue and the cutscenes and the codec calls within that small box that you've made. Having the story be segmented and you get cutscenes few and far between, and, you know, having a lot of the exposition be in cassette tapes kind of worked for Peace Walker, but it doesn't really work for most people in a huge big budget game like The Phantom Pain. So I don't know. There's a lot of things we can get into. Rakov is hot too. Yo, DC, what's going on? Live streaming? Yep. Been live streaming a lot recently. These monkeys always creeped me out when I was a kid. Yeah, they're kind of scary, right? They come out of nowhere. Monsoon Rising is honestly kind of... Oh, man. That Monsoon fight was kind of crazy the first time I did it. It was kind of insane. Metal Gear Monkey. What up, Snake Eater Gaming? Am I going to get the Xbox version? Maybe for collecting purposes, but I don't have an Xbox to play it, so... Maybe one of you guys can send me footage so I can make a video on it or something. I hope one day our hands get stuck in the Yo, ice cream. Will Delta give us a way to take off our pants? Maybe there's like booty short camo for Snake. What's going on here? V stealth is leagues ahead of stealth games even today. Yeah, true. When you compare it to a lot of other stealth games, like, it's still a good game. It's still a good stealth game. It's just for some of us, maybe it's not as good as the first 3 games, the first 4 games, you know? Oh yeah, I'm a huge Survive guy. Favorite Metal Gear for sure. Definitely. Not even close. Survive is S tier, everything else is B or below for me. All jokes aside though, I do want to play a fresh save file of Survive eventually. Maybe not anytime soon, because we got a lot of other games we can play before then. A lot of other spin-off games. Much better spin-off games. But, I have it on PC, and I haven't really messed with it that much. My save file that I did most of the stuff on was obviously on PS4, so... I hear it calling to me. It's like the Green Goblin mask, man. I hear it calling to me from my Steam account. Survive King, where you at? Segmented story is so annoying. Yeah, it's kind of rough. I mean, I didn't mind. I sat there listening to those stupid cassette tapes for fucking hours. But I'm telling you, Metal Gear just lends itself much better to having a self-contained story that, like, within a set map, you know, within a set story, within, like, hard to explain, but yeah, just no segmenting of the story. Look at this thing. Look at this monster. It's actually pretty cool. Going back to Snake vs. Monkey for a second. It's actually so cool that they actually made a model for this in Snake vs. Monkey and then actually used it in Metal Gear Solid as a boss fight. Like, you get to see this thing activate. And you have to fight against it. I don't know. They did work with these collabs for sure. Before Death Stranding release, Kojima said he was worried about pacing in open world games. It's easy to see that he fumbled there with 5, but he definitely improves with Death Stranding. I think Death Stranding just lends itself much better to that type of story that he's trying to tell, to the type of open world game that he likes to make, you know? Because it works in Death Stranding. There's a reason why it's so barren. There's a reason why people are kind of like holed off in their own little homes or their own little, like, you know, these self-contained areas, while there aren't just people wandering around and populating all the different areas, you know? It makes sense. I think for TPP, he was severely limited by, one, the technology at the time, two, like, whatever the hell was going on behind the scenes at Konami. You know, like, there's a lot of factors to why Phantom Pain maybe didn't live up to that, you know, open world game that it could have been. I also just think it comes down to inexperience as well. It's the very first open world Metal Gear game.
Gotcha. You're mine.
Saying Survive is better than all the others, and I noticed he's suddenly, yeah, exactly, right? I'm back down to like 10 subs, like I was back in the day. But I don't know. I'm weird. I know that I'm weird when it comes to Metal Gear games. Like, I keep saying it, but if it has Metal Gear in the name, I'm gonna play it, man. Like, it's just how it is.
Gotcha. All done.
It might suck. It might be the worst fucking game of all time, but I'll still play it. I'll stream it. I'll have a laugh with you guys, and then, you know, I don't have to think about it ever again. I'm not gonna sit there milking it like, oh my god, Konami, how could you make this game? This game is ruining everything. This game killed my entire family. What are you doing? Like, no, it's not that deep. I didn't like the game. I still have Metal Gear, Metal Gear 2, MGS 1, 2, 3, 4, Peace Walker, Portable Ops. Like, the list goes on and on. There's so many games that I can play in this series over and over again, you know, and have a good time. No use in, like, perseverating over the one game in the series that's shit, you know? Yeah, Survive, I want to say, was supposed to be kind of part of what Metal Gear Online 3 was supposed to be. Metal Gear Online 3 was supposed to be way bigger than it ended up being. Way bigger.
3.
Like, it was supposed to have a PvE mode. It was supposed to have, like, obviously all the stuff that Survive has. It was supposed to be, you know, they were supposed to add maps later on for the competitive mode. It was a very ambitious project. Very ambitious, but unfortunately, Konami and Kojima didn't see eye to eye. And that studio closed down, and Kojima left, or got kicked out, whatever ended up happening, and yeah, we'll never know, or MGO3 will never know its full potential, unfortunately. So we just gotta hope that the next MGO is straight fire, man. That's what we gotta hope for. Because while I enjoyed my time with MGO3, it's not a game that I'm going to, you know, that I think about from time to time like I do with MGO2, where I get the itch and I'm like, damn, I got to boot up MGO2 with the guys. I got to get MGO Fridays to come back. I got to, you know, play some matches. I never really get that itch. Like, maybe once every, like, 5 years or something. And somebody mentions it, like Adam or Prof or somebody's like, oh, let's play some MGO3 on stream or something for the boys. Like, this year, we'll probably play it because it'll be the 10-year anniversary of everybody getting together and everybody meeting one another, and 10 years of us being friends and teammates and all that fun stuff. But other than that, I'm not sitting here like reminiscing about MGO3, you know, unfortunately. It pains me to say that, but just how it is. Can you ever play? Yeah, you can still play Survive, I believe. I didn't even know Survive existed until a couple weeks ago. Holy shit, really? My chat made me play Survive for the first time, and it was surprisingly bad. I was hoping it was a decent survival game on its own, but it's still pretty lame to me. I thought it was actually a decent survival game. Now, granted, I'm not a huge survival game player, but from what I've heard from like my friend Adam and even some other people, a lot of survival games are very janky and buggy because a lot of them are indie games. A lot of them aren't AAA games. I mean, there has been like some AAA survival games that have come out over the years, but for the most part, a lot of them are kind of jank. So while it is kind of a bare bones survival game, I did hear that it's one of the most bug-free survival games. Survive, that is. And to me, again, survival noob, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the survival mechanics. I enjoyed having to manage thirst and all that fun stuff. So even like the base management stuff I thought was pretty cool. I thought the base management stuff was better than TPP's base management system. That's for sure. That's what I was disappointed with TPP, because I remember there were talks of like being able to like customize your base and all this stuff in the Phantom Pain, and it ended up being like the worst customization ever. Like the not even, you can't even count it as customization, you know? That's what I was disappointed with. But like Survive was a bit more in depth when it came to that, laying out like your little farm and your water resource things, and like I don't know. Survive, it's a weird game. It's a weird game. I enjoyed it though. I enjoyed it for what it was. It's not my favorite Metal Gear. It's nowhere near like the top 10 even, but I enjoyed my time with it. I can't even sit here and say that I didn't. Metal Gear Survive this game. That's why it's called Survive. A Peace Walker remake is going to be insane. I hope they do it, man. A Peace Walker remake would go crazy with like Unreal Engine 5 graphics or something. MGS ranking. MGS Survive Pachinko. Dude, you guys say that. You guys meme. If I had the money and the space to get a pachinko machine, I would fucking get a pachinko machine. I'm not even going to lie to you. Are you kidding me? You know how cool that would be? A fucking MGS3 pachinko machine? Dude. Metal Gear Solid Sigma Peace Walker. Unsubscribing with your 5,000 alt accounts. Yeah, my YouTube channel, spoilers, is just prof. Subscribe to me 30,000 times. That's all it is. I think Metal Gear Solid 5 had the best third-person shooter controls ever. The movement felt so reactive. Yeah, there's some cool stuff you could do. There's definitely some cool stuff you could do in that game. I just think like every Metal Gear game, people don't explore it enough. People don't explore the mechanics enough. In any Metal Gear game, unless you're like a speedrunner or someone that like loves these games and plays them all the time, there's so much like untapped potential that people don't even know about in terms of gameplay, even in the Phantom Pain. What's so repetitive though, and it was unfinished, right? I don't know. That's a whole different argument.
3, 2,
so
1.
to put it like briefly, I'm not going to get into the whole discussion, but it depends on what your definition is of unfinished. If your definition of unfinished for a video game is there was stuff that didn't make the final cut of the game, then literally every single game you've ever played, I don't care what game it is, every game you've ever played in your entire life, even the game in your head that you think is perfect, that there's no way they cut anything out of it because it's just absolute perfection, right? Whatever game that is in your head, whether it's a Metal Gear game or not, that game had stuff cut from it. So by definition, even your most perfect game in the world, right? By your standards, your most perfect game in the world is unfinished. That's every video game that's ever come to fruition. That's just a fact. Now, if you are talking about it's unfinished because it didn't have that Kingdom of Flies chapter in it, then yeah, I guess it could be considered unfinished. Now, the third argument, which is the one that I see get thrown around the most, is that it was unfinished because of Konami kicking out Kojima and not giving him the budget that he wanted and not, you know, working with him. And Kojima had like 18 million different chapters after chapter 2 that he wanted to work on, but it just didn't. That, honestly, is complete and utter BS perpetuated by people who just don't like the Phantom Pain. The Phantom Pain wasn't even supposed to have 3 chapters technically, unless you count the Kingdom of Flies and also the whole peace cutscene that you get for nuclear disarmament. There is no secret third Gray Fox chapter, you know, that got cut because Konami's evil and they hate you guys and they hate me. That is complete and utter BS. And why I say that so confidently is because I have direct connections to people who have worked on the marketing, PR, and fucking voice acted certain characters. And I guess you guys don't have to be detectives to figure out who this is, but people who have actually voice acted in the game itself, who got there's the original scripts, who got revisions to the scripts, and nowhere in any of those scripts for the final version of the game was there ever any Gray Fox, Saladin, you know, Chapter 3 super exclusive Peace Walker 5.0 HD remix crazy story that you unlock. That is complete BS that was perpetuated by people who want views and people who don't like the Phantom Pain. This is the problem with the whole discussion around the Phantom Pain. It's okay to not like a Metal Gear game. It doesn't make you less of a fan. You know, it doesn't make Konami evil. It doesn't make Kojima a hack. It's okay to say Phantom Pain feels unfinished to me. I don't like the story in this game. There's too little story. The world is too barren. Metal Gear doesn't work as an open world. I don't like having to listen to cassette tapes for 10 hours to get most of the exposition. I don't like the twist at the end. It's okay to say that. And that's what people don't realize. No one's going to judge you for saying that. But going on social media and going on these tirades about the game being unfinished for whatever fucking reason is not real. Like, that's not a real thing. I'm sorry, it's not. And I have that corroborated by people who, again, worked on the game. This isn't speculation. This isn't me, like, you know, like just trying to like smother the flame or whatever to try to put out, you know, to do PR for Konami. Like, all those videos about Chapter 3 being cut and about the game being way longer, they're BS. They are. I'm sorry, but they are. Like, it's cool headcanon. It's cool to think about it. It's cool to think about, you know, certain cut concepts, because there were cut concepts, but that was because Kojima couldn't figure out a way to make them work. Like Chico. Like the Chico Grim Reaper concept shit. That was supposed to be in the game, but it wasn't cut because, you know, Konami didn't play nice with Kojima. Kojima couldn't make it work. Like, it just didn't fit into the final version of the game. And that happens to every video game that's ever been created. There's things that sound cool on paper. There's ideas that developers have, that writers have. Cool, like, you know, side stories or side missions or complete entire levels, maps, terrains, what have you, camouflage patterns, anything you can think of, right? That sound cool on paper. They're in one of the revisions for the game. But you know what? At the end of the day, they don't work with the game, or they break something in the game, or it breaks the flow of the game, and so they get cut. So if we're going by that definition, every game in the history of video games is an unfinished product then, if that's the definition we're going by. So it's kind of nonsensical, you know what I mean? It's kind of like, is TBP an unfinished game? Sure. If that makes you feel better about not liking it, sure. It's unfinished. If you say so. It's okay to say you don't like it, though, at the end of the day. That's my point. It's okay to say, hey, compared to Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3, TPP is shit, in my opinion. Or compared to, you know, Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker, TPP is shit. Or compared to, you know, whatever, what have you, whatever comparison you want to make, it's shit. That's fine. Everybody can have their own opinion, but it's like, I've had to listen to years of the whole, like, oh my God, can you believe that Konami was so evil that they didn't give Kojima free reign on all the money that the company has to make the secret, super secret Gray Fox rescue Naomi, you know, Dr. Clark retcon crazy Saladin rescue mission chapter. Like, no, dude. That was never a thing. That was never supposed to be a thing. Like, I get why people thought that. Like when the first couple leaks came out, or not leaks, but like when Kojima Productions came out with the whole, you know, we're recruiting, we're hiring for the next Metal Gear experience, and they had the Diamond Dogs picture, like the Yoji Shinkawa artwork with the Rhodesian dogs and like the first image of Venom Snake that we saw. I was thinking it was going to be that story, right? Because we all did. We were like, oh shit, he's finally going to show when, you know, Big Boss became like the Big Boss that we know in Metal Gear 1, and how he rescued Naomi and Gray Fox, and like all these different storylines, and your head starts spinning about like the possibilities of what the lore could be in the game and all this stuff, right? Like, I thought it was going to be that story too, but it wasn't, and that's okay. You know what I mean? Kojima made it a point not to make that story. It wasn't because content got cut. It wasn't because Konami's evil. Kojima didn't want to make that story. Kojima didn't care about that, showing that era of the game. He didn't. And that sucks, but like, it came from Kojima. It wasn't because he was forced to cut the game shorter. It wasn't because, you know, Konami's an evil corporation that, you know, didn't let him do whatever he wanted. It's literally because Kojima knew that we wanted that. He said, oh, I bet these dummies think I'm going to do the whole Les Enfants Terribles shit, and I'm going to show young Snake and Solid Snake and Liquid Snake and how they grew up and the differences between them and how they met up and how, you know, all these different things and Gray Fox and all that. And he knew we wanted that. And he said, you know what? Nope, not going to happen. That's the same thing that happened with MGS2. The same exact thing. But because of all these external factors, people for some reason, you know, give MGS2 a pass after 20 years. But all of a sudden that's out the door when it comes to TPP. When it's literally the same type of thing. It's subverting our expectations, you know? We all wanted the story. We all wanted to see the whole Saladin plot line and all that. But it didn't happen. I don't know. Chico was much better idea than the Man on Fire. They should have cut. Yeah. That actually, yeah. I would have liked to have seen that more. Chico was annoying as shit in Peace Walker, but I mean, he went through it. There's no denying that. That poor character went through it, man. That poor character went through it. Probably worse than some of the, like, most other characters in Metal Gear. Look at the stereo up there in the tree. But yeah, that's my rant on Phantom Pain and all these BS headcanon opinions that people have had over the years. I'm not saying you have to like TPP. I don't give a shit whether you like it or not. I like it, and that's all that matters to me. But I just hate this whole like cut content, unfinished game bullshit that people spew. Because again, I keep saying it, and you guys are going to be annoyed probably, but like by that definition, every game is unfinished. Every game. Think of the 100 out of 100, 10 out of 10 perfect score on the IGN hardcore gamer list, Ocarina of Time, Final Fantasy VII. If we treat them the same way that we treat Phantom Pain, then yeah, Final Fantasy VII, dog shit game, unfinished, garbage because they cut stuff out. Ocarina of Time, dog shit, pure unfiltered dog shit because stuff got cut. You know what I mean? Like it's that if that's how we're basing games, then I guess. But if we want to get into the nitty gritty of it, yeah, there was some stuff cut, as they showed in the collector's edition of the game with the Kingdom of Flies and all that. I'll give you that one. If we want to argue that it's unfinished because they didn't give us the resolution of the Liquid cutscene or the Liquid storyline with Mantis and all that, I'll give you that one. That one I concede. I can't even argue against that. That was unfinished. And they even showed it, right? Would I love to see TPP with that chapter added on and finished someday? Absolutely. That would be awesome. But I don't think that would change my opinion on the game. And my opinion on the game is that it was a fine game. It's not my favorite Metal Gear. It's not one that I'm always like, damn, I need to replay that. I'm getting the itch to replay TPP like I get the itch to replay this game or MGS2 or 1. I play MGS1 a lot. I love MGS1, just playing it, you know, mindlessly, just going through the game. I do that a lot when I've had like a stressful day or something. I don't really do that with TPP. But I also don't have this like sort of hatred toward it that a lot of other people perpetuate for it because it's just like, I don't know, man. It was a weird time. It was a weird time. It really was. What up, Agent? How you doing? I honestly consider TPP unfinished because of stuff that was MGS games since the 1 or 2 days, but it wasn't like guard seeing footprints or room clearing. Yeah, so stuff like that. But is that really unfinished or is it just a different type of game? You know what I mean? Like, because then we could argue about certain things that were in 2 that weren't in 3, certain things in 3 that weren't in 4. You know what I mean? And then certain things that were in 4 that weren't in Peace Walker, and then everything that wasn't. Because like it's sometimes dangerous to judge the games like that. You know, I treat Metal Gear games like separate, completely separate. Like Metal Gear Solid 3 is Metal Gear Solid 3, and I don't compare it to 2. And I don't compare it to 1. Like, you can compare the narratives, you can compare, but like gameplay, there's always going to be stuff that's like added on and taken out. In every one of these games, there's always stuff like that that's added on, taken out. Perfect example is MGS3, 2, and 1 have tactical reloading, which is what you see me doing when I play this game, where like when I have a magazine that's partially empty, or even just like a dart, like my ammunition with the easy gun, right? Instead of reloading, you can, I don't need to tell you guys this because you guys are all big MGS fans, but you just click R2 twice and you unequip and re-equip a weapon that reloads your magazine, right? And this is just a silly example of playing off of what Prof was saying, but like if we judge MGS4 the same way we would judge like TPP, for example, then MGS4 is unfinished in some way in some of the gameplay because you can't tactical reload anymore, and that's been in the series since MGS1. You know what I mean? This is just a stupid example, just a silly straw man argument. But like I tend not to judge the games with what was in the previous ones compared to the newer ones because they're different things to me, right? Like MGS1 was on a different console entirely than MGS2 and 3 were. MGS2 is in a different setting. It's more claustrophobic. It's more in line with MGS1 for a million different reasons than MGS3 is. MGS3 is open, semi-open, jungle setting, so some of the mechanics lend themselves better to that, and you don't really need some of the stuff in MGS2 that you do in 3, and some of the stuff in 3 you need Like, for example, Soliton Radar, right? Soliton Radar, MGS 1, 2, no Soliton Radar in 3 because it's a different game. It's a different environment. It's a different map. There's a different objective for it. So, like, I tend not to judge the games based off of what was there in previous games compared to what was in the speaking of TPP, what the current entry is, because it's just different. They're different games. But I can see how some people might think, that's a good example, Prof, like gameplay stuff being cut. I'm more open to that over some of the arguments that I've seen. And most of the arguments are like the regurgitated, like, oh, but chapter 3, where's my chapter 3? What about chapter 3? Konami stopped chapter 3. Kojima was going to make 18 more chapters. And that's like pure cope, man. Kojima made the game that he wanted to make, and it's okay not to like it. The Phantom Pain is the Metal Gear Solid 5, Metal Gear Solid V, whatever you want to call it, that Kojima wanted to make. You just don't like it, and that's okay. That's what I wish I could scream from, like, the top of, like, I don't know, the tallest building in the world. I wish I could scream that with a megaphone. Like, it's okay not to like the Phantom Pain. It's entirely okay. We will forever have the trilogy. We will forever have MGS4. We'll always have Portable Ops and Peace Walker. We'll always have the spin-offs that are actually good. But this chapter 3 stuff, I don't know. I'd imagine that, like, Robert Peeler, the community manager from back in the day, like, it's a running joke between me and him, because, like, he used to get so many messages and, like, I don't know, just like comments about, like, where's chapter 3? Where's chapter 3? When are you releasing chapter 3? Like, Robert Peeler has any sort of, like, control over that. It's so funny. I'm glad we got the Kingdom of Fly stuff sorted in the definitive. The story is amazing. I love when Venom and Eli, you're right. Don't blame yourself. Blame me. For the story that's there, I enjoy it. Am I gonna say that it's the most traditional Metal Gear and, like, people should love it? And, like, no, because it is very different. But I don't know. For what little stories there, for what little cutscenes are there, for what little voice acting's there, I thought it was okay. I had a lot of fun with the gameplay. I had a lot of fun running around, on D-Horse and using Quiet, and it's a solid game. It's no pun intended, obviously, but, like, it's a solid game. It's nowhere near my favorite, but it's also not this travesty that people make it out to be, in my opinion. So now, he didn't hit a nerve, MG. It's mostly the it's mostly because I've been seeing this for like 10 years now, At the end of the day, they released an MGS game, modern hardware that advanced the story, and that should have been praised above all, since they literally don't have to care about the IP. Yeah, I mean, you can be critical of games. Lord knows I am. Like, you could definitely be critical of the games, but I don't know. Just this chapter 3 stuff just rubs me the wrong way. You hate Paz so damn much she ruined everything. Dude, she went through it too. Talk about a character that went through it, man. Poor Paz. Paz did nothing wrong. I actually liked that character. I don't know. I liked Paz. All right. So that is going to be it. Unless you guys want to see me do this again, we're going to say bye-bye to Snake versus Monkey. Kind of makes me sad because I've been having fun running around chasing these apes while I talk to you guys about all this stuff. But GG's, Snake versus Monkey. We had fun playing you. And we'll see you when Delta comes out. All right, let's switch over and let's check out our banana camo that we earned. Kojima really messed both those kids up. And yeah, he really did, right? She snitched on us. Cause was done so dirty by Big Boss. Why wouldn't Big Boss fill him in? He literally used his lifelong friend for no reason. That's the problem, Vex. That's part of the story. Is I'm gonna switch games here, by the way, so it's gonna black screen for a second. That's part of the story, man. Is, as much as I love Big Boss and I loved him growing up, and he was honestly my favorite Snake over Solid Snake for a long time. That's part of it, right? Is he just does what he has to. He uses who he has to. He does what he needs to survive and to further progress his agenda. That's just the simplest way to put it at the end of the day. But, I mean, I still love Big Boss, but it's just sad what happens to him, man. EPP is more like work. What up, Ralph? How you doing? You beat MGS3 on European for the first time. Oh, nice. Congrats. That's big, man. GG's on that. Did you get Foxhound rank, or is this your first time playing on Extreme, just trying to get used to it? So here's the question is, do I have banana camo on my save file that we already started? Let's see. Or do I have to start a new save file because we earned it after we started this save file? I don't remember how it works. Where am I? Granini Gorky? Am I on the fear fight? Oh no, I'm after the fear fight. Camouflage. Oh no, we have it now. Nice. We get to rock our banana camo. So for those of you guys who don't know, first of all, I want to show you guys something funny here. Where is it? There's a mushroom here, right? Is it this one that I need? Is it the ink cap? No, it's the other one, right? There's a mushroom that makes you fall asleep, but if you fall asleep on one of these traps, like these traps that grab you by your ankles, you actually die. It's kind of crazy. But I don't think I have the mushroom I need. It might be this one. Oh, this one has a trap on it. No, it's the same one. Is it this one? We'll see. I don't think it's this one. He says getting sleepy if it is this one. No, it's not this one then. Because I think he goes, getting sleepy. Yeah, no, it's not this one. Damn, that sucks. I was going to show you guys. I think I had to bring it from another map. I don't think it's in this one. Or maybe it's this one? That's the same one I keep getting. Yeah. Tastes bad. That's what it says at the bottom. Tastes bad. Oh, I got some noodles. Oh, shit. Oh, my friend. Oh, now we're all kitted out. Look at this. Sheesh. The banana camo with the monkey mask in story mode. And the easy gun, because we're playing on very easy. Damn, who is this guy? We're set now. I kind of want to do a challenge run. Oh, my God. Where you don't die from a stupid pitfall trap. No, I kind of want to do a challenge run where I can only wear the banana camo and I can only wear the monkey mask on should we do extreme or European extreme? I mean, it's the same shit, really. Would that be fun? Would that be a cool run? I think that might be a fun run. I haven't really seen anybody do that. Because banana camo is trash. As you can see, my camo index is not the best right now. And, oh, I was going to show you guys. What banana camo does is actually makes it so the food tastes better than it actually does. So I want to say that it gives you a little bit more stamina back when you eat stuff that's not very good. It gives you a little bit more stamina back. So that's why we got so much from that mushroom. Look at this. This is the challenge. I can't see anything. So I would have to like... Yeah, see, I missed. Oh my God, that would actually be a crazy run. I don't know if I could do it, honestly. I mean, I definitely can't Foxhound rank it without some practice, but like even very easy, I can't see where I'm aiming. This would be a crazy run, dude. You didn't see anything because this is very easy. Oh my God, yeah, that would be rough. An extreme monkey mask run? Are you kidding me? That would be crazy. That would be nuts. I don't know. I kind of don't know if I want to do it now. What up, Tim? How you doing, dude? Yeah, Tim, I was telling these guys earlier that you got MGO going. Amanda got it going too in chat, so it's looking like we need a little MGO Friday to come back, huh? That's what it's sounding like. What time is it? I didn't hit the gym this morning, so I gotta go work out after this. You guys know how I do it. You guys know how I do. Skipping my early workouts because I'm lazy as shit. I'm like ineffective at doing anything before like 10 o'clock in the morning, man. Before 10 a.m., don't ask me to do anything because I'm not fully there. Like I am just not fully there. Yeah, that's what I thought it was, the spatza, right? But what is that? B? Is that mushroom B or A? I forgot which one it is. Yeah, MGS3 has the sonar, but it's not the what's it called? the Soliton, you know? Soliton is like on a whole different level. Oh my god. It scared me. Dude, this is tough. Not being able to see where I'm aiming. I'm going to cheat and use a... Oh, I wonder if that works. Hold on, let me see. I want to see if I can cheat this already. Oh my god, let me see. You know, you guys know how monitors have built-in what's it called? Crosshairs? Maybe I can use that and cheat. You guys will never know. Let me see if that works. I just turned on my crosshair. Turn on the it's like turning on the night vision goggles in Splinter Cell. Oops. Give me something I can aim at, man. Should we go with the machine gun? Does everything except the enemies? Yeah, sonar. Are you just talking about the map in the pause menu? Yeah, you can use that, but that's not really like a radar. You can use the sonar and ping where the enemies are. MGS3 was just one missed opportunity. I like the game slightly. You like the game slightly less. Yeah, rest in peace, Snake versus Monkey. No, I just wanted to beat it casually first. We'll try for Foxhound soon. I'm playing Death Stranding at the moment. Oh, nice. I'd be very curious to see what your opinion is on Death Stranding. That is, talk about a game that you either love or hate, man. There's no in between with that game. The fear! He loves a parallel of Venom Snake being the idea of Big Boss. He's what Big Boss is supposed to be. He's the legend come to life. Or was the Big Boss is becoming worse and worse? Yeah. I just like how it kind of parallels sort of like what was said in let me see if this works. I mean, the dot doesn't really matter because I can't see where the enemies are, so this is pointless. Absolutely pointless what I just did here. Yeah, no. That crosshair does nothing for me. Literally nothing. But it kind of mirrors like the whole like in the right scenario, in the right situation, with the right help, anybody can really be Solid Snake or someone like Solid Snake. You know what I mean? That's kind of how I thought about that whole MGS5 Venom Snake thing, was like, it's just further solidifying that whole narrative from MGS2. Ahab is the GOAT. Big Boss can't even land one punch on Quiet. Meanwhile, the GOAT Venom Snake just toys with her. Drops packages on her and shit. I'm going to tell this story, and I've told it before, and I'm sure like 99% of you guys are going to think that I'm full of shit and this is not a real thing. And that I'm just making shit up for like stream or whatever. But so when TPP first came out, you guys will remember that at a certain point you lose Quiet as a buddy, right? And to not get too spoilery, I'm just going to leave it at that. You lose the ability to have Quiet as your buddy. And so, for a while there, you could only use your other, you know, the D-Walker, D-Dog, D-Horse. But they decided to bring back Quiet in one of the patches for the game due to fan demand. Like, obviously, people love Quiet. It was kind of silly for them to take it away. Obviously, it makes sense in the narrative, but kind of sucked not having her, right? She's probably, like, objectively one of the better buddies for just clearing missions, whatever, right? People just wanted her back. So I actually got contacted by a certain individual that shall not be named, but they were very involved directly at Konami with stuff like that, like patch notes and updates to the game. And I was actually told, hey, this is happening. Like, Quiet is coming back as a buddy, but we want people to discover it semi-organically. And we want you to be the person that, meaning me, to be the person that kind of like, in like a subtle way, reveals that you can get her in another, in this upcoming patch that we're working on. Right? So I actually was told before that patch went out that you could get Quiet back. Right? And And so I kind of knew. But the problem was that they didn't think of, because again, TPP, Ground Zeroes were some of the first Metal Gear games that were like on Steam, that PC players are going to data mine the ever-living shit out of whatever patch you put into the game. So the original idea was for me to stream, and I forgot what the parameters were for bringing her back, but there was something that you had to do a few times. And they told me, okay, this is a scenario, you're going to do this mission like 3 to 5 times or something, and that is what triggers her coming back as a buddy. And you're going to do your best to play it off as if you were just doing this to practice the mission for like a speed run or something, or to like farm soldiers for your mother base, whatever, right? Whatever you can come up with. So I was like super excited about it, and I was all about it. And the day of, literally like 30 seconds after the patch dropped, people were like, yeah, you can get quiet back. I was so gutted, man. I was so sad, because that would have been such crazy publicity for my stream at the time, and just like a huge honor to like be the person that like breaks the news, you know what I mean? That was like one of like my top, like, damn, like, oh, blow to my chest, like blow to my heart, man. Like, damn, they gave me this opportunity, and it was like literally 30 seconds, and like, yeah, you can get quiet back. Oh my god, it was rough. I've told the story before, but since I have a bunch of you guys in here, no MGO this Friday, because Monster Hunter's coming out this Friday. But maybe next Friday. We'll see. We'll see. I'll let you guys know. Yeah, it's the Spatz or whatever. Pasta would be good, though. I don't think... Snake might actually fall asleep from pasta faster than that... what's it called? Faster than eating that mushroom.
I am here to send you to your ultimate fate.
Be nice if we could see.
You'll make a fine quarry.
They make pasta mushrooms, says Jack. Carlos says, bro, thanks for all your guides. You're awesome. Oh, I appreciate that, man. Yo, greens from Venezuela. Nice, nice. All the way from Venezuela. But yeah, I appreciate that, dude. I'm glad you guys enjoy the guides. I'm already working on Delta guides. Like I want to up my my quality for the guide. So I'm working on, well, I'm not going to tell you guys. You guys will find out with everybody else. Unless you become a channel member on my channel. Then you'll get it slightly earlier than everybody else. But now I'm working on like graphics and stuff for the guides. You know, that sort of stuff. I'm hoping to make it a bit more, bit higher quality. Obviously, I don't have gameplay yet. I don't have the game, but you guys will see what I mean when the guides come out. Let's hope Death Stranding 2 has better combat, since you're going to fight robots this time instead of humans, so the killing wouldn't be an issue. Yeah, I'm actually very excited about Death Stranding 2 and how different it's going to be from the first one. Tim says, thanks for the likes and stuff on Twitter. I'm so happy the whole Metal Gear 2 like my post felt so nice. Oh yeah, of course, Tim. Yeah, I'm excited that you're playing, that you got it installed and everything. That's going to be cool. And yeah, most of the people on Twitter in the, you know, community are super cool, chill people.
So in other words, he knows
right now I'm running a script for my MGS3 review, and I'm really confused on Liquid's area of him being the one with the inferior genes and stuff like that. What do you mean, like on the actual like breakdown of like who got the... So like, just first things first, the whole genetic makeup thing in Metal Gear makes absolutely no sense. So like, don't try to research it in a way that like would mimic real life, because it's not going to make any sense. So essentially, I mean, to not be super spoiler filled, since we have, I don't know if Peter's still in here, probably not, but other people who maybe don't know the story that well yet. Essentially in like the Metal Gear universe, when you make a clone, apparently all of the recessive genes, so like, and this is, I don't know, it's very complicated, but like recessive genes, first of all, are seen as like shitty inferior genes, which is not really by definition what they are in real life. But just bear with me for a moment. When you think of recessive genes, or you hear recessive genes being said by Liquid or whoever else, he means like shitty genes, like the leftover bad genes that weren't wanted, so to speak, right? So all the bad stuff of Big Boss, all the, you know, stuff that makes him inferior, weaker, they left out of the other clone. Now, if you're speaking of what... hold on, let me equip this. What are we going to do here? Should we do our old... What do I want to do today? I guess we'll do our normal thing. Now, if you're talking about who got what genes or whatever, by those definitions, this is going to be kind of spoilery, so close your ears, cover your ears, mute the stream. Whoever's in here, this is your warning. Spoilers, 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 spoilers. Liquid thinks he got the shit end of the stick, the recessive genes, but it's actually Snake who got them. Solid Snake. So while Liquid's doing his like bitching and everything, Snake is actually the one that, by definition, is the quote-unquote shitty clone out of all of them. Solidus is like perfect. He's like the perfect clone of Big Boss. He has both sets of genes. But
How did you?
by definition, our boy Solid Snake is the one with the... Oh my god, I forgot in this version you can do it. Shit, it's different in this version. I forgot.
I've got a present.
Where are you going? Left side? Alright, not too bad. So yeah, you find out later that it's actually our boy Solid Snake that has the shit end of the stick. But because he's such a beast, because he's the fucking man, he's the guy who makes the impossible possible. Doesn't matter what genes he got. He doesn't let that dictate who he is, you know what I mean? Oh, how did you hear me? I forgot that there's no sounds in your footsteps here. It's alright. It's alright. It's okay. We make it work here. We make it work here. There's combat in Death Stranding. This vexed. I don't know. I didn't really want to get too in depth with the whole, you know, genotype shit and the whole butchered version of genetics that Metal Gear Solid has in it, but that's the gist of it. I don't know if that's answered your question. Like, if your question was who got the good genes, who got the bad genes, because the game, you know, makes you think one thing and then finally reveals another thing. You know what I mean? Venom 6 memories are gone. He just feels numb. You can't even say his name anymore. He's truly become invisible. Oh, now with the invisible stuff. You can just beat the quiet boss 7 times and get her back. Yeah, that's what it was. She makes the game easier than it already is, and I can't stand her incessant humming. Honestly, you like MGS5 as it came to be? Yes, I heard about all the cut content, but after all, I'm satisfied either way. Me too, Moe. Me too. That fucking sucks. Rip that chance. Yeah, dude, it broke my heart when it happened. I was so upset that day. Having Metal Gear Connects is pretty cool. Yeah, those people don't work with Konami or Metal Gear anymore, but it was pretty cool having connections back in the day, for sure. And Yo, appreciate all the love on Twitter, by the way, you guys. Everybody who retweeted and favorited the tweet. For those of you guys who have Twitter or X or whatever the hell you want to call it nowadays, I'm pretty active on there. Not as much as I used to be back in the day, but if you want to follow me, you can follow me there. I'm so excited for Delta, man. How do I sleep until August? You need a Spatza. You need Spatza mushroom and you need pasta mushroom. There you go. Easy. And they could be like, Snake, I'm feeling sleepy. I see you have that Houston video for members. Unfortunate that I spent money on one cute Japanese streamer. Well, I can't blame you, man. Between me and a cute Japanese streamer, like, you got to go with the Japanese streamer, right? But, yeah, no, no worries. I was able to, oh, do I already have the Mosin? No, you got to pick it up every time, right? I got to sneeze, boys, but I can't. Oh, I got to pick it up. Where's the Mosin? I hate this, man. Speaking of allergies, I was talking about my allergies earlier on in the stream. There it is. But, yeah, I can't blame you. You do what you got to do. I feel that. I feel giving your Amazon Prime Twitch sub or your one sub that you're allowing yourself to a cute streamer. Trust me. I feel that. Let's see here. But yeah, I'm hoping to get some more stuff on there. I don't really like gatekeeping content. Like, first of all, if I work hard on a video, I want as many people to see it as possible. And two, like, I don't know, it feels weird gatekeeping content, man. I don't like doing that, but I got to give the people who become members something, you know what I mean? It's a weird balance, dude. It's such a weird balance when you like are trying to at least earn something from, you know, making content, making guides, streaming, what have you, whatever your endeavors are, right? It's always a delicate balance, because it's like you don't want to offer too much extra content, because then it's like most of your fan base aren't paid members or people, right? Like, the bulk of most of your audience are gonna be people that just like hanging out and chilling and, you know. So I don't really like to be gatekeepy, but I don't know. I'm been thinking about that lately. I've been having issues thinking about what I want to do. The timed exclusive shit is gonna work for Delta for sure, because there's people that are gonna be ravenous for guides, and that's like a little incentive for, like, you know, you went that extra mile to support, so like here's, you know, a Foxhound guide, or here's the Gakko guide like a day early or something, or like a couple days early. But like having whole videos that are just like locked out, I don't know, it doesn't sit well with me. I don't know. Mostly because I put a lot of work into them, and it's like, all right, so like not even a tenth of my subscriber base is going to be able to see this thing that I put a lot of work into, you know? I was thinking about maybe locking VODs, like these stream VODs, behind like a channel membership, but then it's like, no, because I like when people watch the VODs after and they get counted as like videos after I end the stream. So like I've actually gotten quite a few people that found my channel through VODs. So like I don't really want to do that, and I still get money for ads from just leaving them on my channel. So it's like, I don't know, man. It's so confusing. But I appreciate all the support, whether it's monetarily supporting me or just chilling here and chatting with me and hearing my rants about Phantom Pain. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm the cutest Japanese streamer. If only I were Japanese or cute. If only, boys. Maybe I should be a VTuber. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Maybe being a flesh tuber isn't where it's at. Why didn't my Twitter show up, by the way? Oh my god, finally. Sure, the original control scheme is the main one that the game will be balanced around. Yeah, I think so. I love the original control scheme, but I think Delta's going to be balanced around being able to play with the more modern control. Exwitter. Yo, Gray, what up? How you doing? MGS2 predicted AI waifus. Yeah. I'm so fascinated by the VTuber stuff. I've been watching Mint and some other VTubers recently, because I mean, content creation, you kind of, oh my fucking god, you kind of have to be in the know with all these things, even though I don't really have plans to ever be a VTuber. Like, it's just fascinating to me, that whole world. And I mean, it's entertaining for sure. I can't see where this guy is at.
Huh?
I'm just firing, boys. This is tough. This would actually be a good challenge.
Patrol here. We're under enemy fire.
Oh my
Enemy's
god.
position is unknown.
This is actually
Going into
tough.
alert formation.
There we go. One of those hit. Oops. Oh, because I have leeches. There we go. Poisoned. Leaving that in there. We'll leave one leech. That's what they're called, man. I learned that. I'm learning new terms. Even though I'm a boomer now, I'm learning new terms. A flesh tuber is what I'm referred to now. There's VTubers, which are obviously, you know, don't need explanation. And I'm considered a flesh tuber now, because I don't have a VTuber model or any of that. So it's no longer being called a streamer. Now I'm a flesh tuber, apparently. You should do paywall for cosplay. Oh my god, no one wants to see me cosplay, man. I'm telling you again, if I was a cute Japanese streamer, then yeah, hell yeah. I'd have a fucking OnlyFans. I'd have a damn Patreon. Or I have a Patreon, but you guys know what I mean. I guess the play is letting my lock on, and then shooting the enemies. I mean, that's kind of what you do already, but not being able to adjust my aim if something's like, if an enemy's moving is kind of crazy. It's very crazy. A flesh what now? You guys haven't heard that term? Shit, I'm more with it. I'm more with the kids now than you guys are, huh? That's surprising. You guys are gonna let me know more about this world? No, yeah, that's what they call it. That's an actual term. I didn't make that up. I'm not that creative. Someone who streams in the VTuber world that doesn't use like a VTuber model is called a flesh streamer. And I'm demonetized. Like one of my Japanese animes. Does Leaving venom in your body. Huh? Is leaving venom in your body and eventually turning into venom state canonically? Leaving him in my body? What's going on? I'm talking about flesh tubers putting people in each other's bodies. This stream's getting off the rails, boys. My headcanon, if I'm allowed to go full Python Selkin on you guys for a second, is that you don't actually play as Big Boss in MGS3. This is the hypnotherapy that they put in Venom Snake. So we're not actually playing Big Boss right now. This is all... You've never actually played a Big Boss. You've never played Big Boss in the entirety of the Metal Gear franchise. You've just played Phantom Pain. Venom Snake's hypnotherapy. You guys like that? You heard it here first.
Where exactly in Groznygrad Sokolov is located?
He's in the heart of the fort.
He said, "LOL, damn, not what I meant."
The weapons lab is divided into 3 wings.
Oh man, can you cosplay as the MGO player called Perfect Stealth? I can cosplay as Poppy. These guys haven't seen Poppy yet. Oh, am I gonna show you guys Poppy today? Is this the first Poppy stream? You guys are gonna see my MGO character? Yo, I have a new outfit for Poppy, by the way, Prof. He's full fucking tacked geared out, bro. All black with the bulletproof vest on. He looks like a goddamn SWAT team member, dude. I gotta show you. You know you gotta change up the outfits every year, man. Every year is a new outfit on MGO too. Poppy don't play. That's true. That's the slogan. See? Prof knows.
Colonel class.
So this is like the movie Demolition Man for old timers in flesh.
Major Ivan Rydenovich Rykov.
Oh, there he is, the legend.
Pretend you're him.
Rykov.
How do I do that?
How do I do that? My dick's too big. Vulcan's gonna know right away. That's basically what happens. He's gonna know as soon as he touches my dick. It's too big.
From behind, they won't know the difference. Your face might be a problem, so you just have to figure something out. He should be.
I stick with my bicycle helmet. Yeah, you gotta switch it up though, man. Let's go. Poppy got O's on O's. Right. Yeah, looking like that. I wish they had the monkey mask in MGO. Oh, did you see, Prof? I meant to hit you guys up. Did you see that they now have the technology in the year 2025? It only took 15 years for the technology to put custom textures into MGO2 now. They're having like a contest with like fans to submit like their own textures for different camo and stuff.
A ground effect vehicle.
Actually, be pretty nice, I guess. See something new in there, because like at first they could only replace them, right? Remember the hats that they used to have? They used to have like the New York Yankees hats and shit. But now they can actually import completely custom without replacing anything. Oh, my back.
You've seen how good I am with the bike, right?
You want to have gay sex with Rykov? No homo. Not gonna lie, that was a very solid impression, pun intended.
You handle the escape.
I don't know, man. David Hayter's voice is legendary. I can't do it.
Wait a minute. There's something I wanted to ask
but I appreciate that.
What?
Oh, that mask, dude.
What's the story between you and the boss?
She was like a mother. And
I think the boss has, I mean, we'll see when we get there. What time is it? All right, we have like another, like 45 minutes. So maybe we get there today?
Half of me
probably not. But I think there's an extra line of dialogue that the boss has during her boss fight.
Do you hate her?
When you're wearing the monkey mask.
Does it have to be one or the other? Love her.
If I remember correctly. Damn, it's been a long time since I played with the monkey mask.
A man and a woman? You bet.
Seriously, I thought you were the expert. Oh yeah, I'm the expert on package sizes in Metal Gear. We got to do a tier list, man. I don't know if I could do that actually on YouTube. Metal Gear Solid package tier list, man. What everybody's packing.
Assassinating the boss.
Because, you know, like boss tier list, boring. Been done a million times. Game ranking tier list, boring. No one's ever done a package size tier list, though.
Snake? Is there anyone you like?
Monkey.
Someone special?
I've never been interested in other people's lives.
Go.
You were interested in the boss.
She was different.
Dude, look at the fit right now, man.
Really?
That's how I'm going to go to MGS Con if I go. Full banana camo.
I should be asking you the same question.
Me?
And, oh my god, that would
It's
definitely
part of the
demonetize
mission.
me. That's behind the channel membership. That's what I'm gonna add.
Even with you.
I like how he just like looks. I guess you can't really tell with the monkey mask on. Okay. Let's go. This is so weird with the monkey mask on, dude. Look at this. I'm zooming in too. Just staring into her soul. All right. Very good. Ape's getting more action than me. Yep. Than all of us. Surprised he was keeping a straight face. I'd be a flustered mess if I saw someone wearing something as hot as that. I'm telling you, man, the banana camo with the monkey mask. You gotta have the monkey mask. That just tops everything off. They get the ladies. This is gonna be so cool to see in Unreal Engine 5,
See
man.
you around, Snake. Take care of yourself.
What about you?
I've got to hurry back and play my.
What about you?
Are you going to be okay?
Not sure. They're not.
She's gonna be
stupid,
fine. Are you
they
kidding
know
me?
there's a spy. There's no way you could have gotten this far all by yourself.
He doesn't want the ladies, he wants the men. Let's go. There's something for everybody in these games, man. Those jumps that she does with that motorcycle are ridiculous, dude. Like, truly. I'm gonna have to really practice if we're gonna do this European extreme run with the monkey mask. That is tough. Has anybody done that before? I'm gonna have to look up on YouTube if anybody's done a monkey mask. I'm not even trying for Foxhound rank. I'm just gonna try to beat the damn game. All I could say was gay sex and big robots. Yeah, I don't know. That VTuber stuff it's interesting to me. Like I said, I've been watching more lately. I'm fascinated by it. There's huge followings, man. They have insane followings.
Colonel.
Barbecue that, man. It's gonna be me on MGO again with you guys.
No.
Everybody who signed up for MGO, that's gonna be you guys in that barrel. All right, let's skip this one because I gotta have time to show you guys Poppy, man. I'm probably not gonna play any matches, but I'll mess around in the training room. Dude, very easy is crazy. Look at my stamina recovery. Oh my god, I wish we had that on extreme. Shit, I didn't see that actually. Oh my god. I mean, yeah, you gotta imagine that type of stuff happens all the time, you know? Look at this little scorpion, man. I mean, you'd be able to see it if I didn't have that mask on. Should we use this thing? Let's throw it at an enemy. See if I can do the jump here. Yeah, I mean, you'd be surprised. I think that happens a lot. There we go. I did it. I did it. Bro, every time I forget that Monster Hunter is coming out on Friday and I remember, oh my god, like a jolt comes from within me. I'm so excited. I've been waiting for that game forever, it feels like. It hasn't even been that long, but it feels like it has. It's gonna be so fun, man. Have the Mosin going? The Moisin? I do not. I'll switch to it once we get the cutscene. Rykov would definitely have been a VTuber. Nah, he's too good looking to be a VTuber, man. Not that they're bad looking, the VTubers, but I'm saying like he would want to show off his little white, silver, gray hair and his little pretty little face. You know what I mean? He ain't hiding behind a VTuber model. There's no way. You're into husky voices? Let's go. Well, Metal Gear is the right spot for you, that's for sure. Monster Hunter has been canceled. Don't say that, man. Please. Please. Don't you guys want to see me bring some, like, tactical lightning bolt action using the longsword to Monster Hunter? You guys don't want to see me cosplay as Raiden with the old longsword, man? It's gonna be sick. It's better if the cute girl is a 50-year-old dude. Yo, the Fury, my favorite fight that definitely hasn't made me throw my controller. This fight sucks, man. No matter how good you are at the game, you could be at like a top 5 speedrunner in this game. This fight sucks, and especially when you consider the fact that we are right now playing on the PS2 version of this game that runs at 30 frames per second, which makes this fight even more of a nightmare.
I came back from space. As I returned,
You're gonna get put in the cage if you speak like that again.
The
Preferably with
world
lots of money,
set
a wife, and kids.
And do you know what I saw there?
God, this fight sucks.
Fury.
Flame Soldier, the Fury. Yeah. Is that in the Master Collection? I don't remember those
A
descriptors.
great and terrible fury at being alive.
I know when we fought the Fear, it said spider enemy or something.
You're going to feel the scorching heat
I really do
of
love
that
this fight. I love the
black
Fury's voice, but I did break the PS3 controller because of this fight. Oh my god. PS3 controllers are like a gold mine if you have one that's like official, firm, or like an official one, you know? There's so many fakes out there. Oh, I'm definitely gonna have to take off the mask. I'm telling you guys right here. I'm taking off the mask for this one.
There. No!
Oh my god, the aiming. Holy. Holy frame rate. Can I buy some frame rates, please? Jeez. 1 frame, please. I'll take 1 extra frame right now. I can't see. No, I got me with that one. Where you at, big boy? We're gonna have to go through the fire and the flames. Oh no, he's back here now. Can you stop for 1 segundo, please? Got him. Yeah, they did, right? I didn't remember it being in the HD Legacy or Master Collection now. Little details like that, man. I don't know.
You've got to live on. You're the only one.
The mask stays on. Not for this. I gotta practice. That would be a fun challenge one though, because I don't think. Here, let me look on my phone real quick while we're watching the cutscene. I don't know if anybody's ever done a successful monkey mask European Extreme playthrough.
Behold, the flames of fury, the fires of hell will purge me clean.
I like how my stream comes up first.
I can see it.
I'm not
Mission
seeing
Control,
any.
do you read me?
Dude, how crazy would it be to get the first ever Monkey Mask Foxhound rank playthrough before Delta?
I'm coming home.
Am I gonna have to practice this? Is this gonna be what we're gonna be streaming after Monster Hunter? Oh my god. I don't see it, which is leading me to believe that no one's done it, and it's probably hard as shit. Can you guys find it? I mean, if you guys are looking for it right now, let me know if you find it, because I can't find one. I mean, it's definitely going to be like saved. We're going to save, use all 25 of our saves. It's not going to be a single segment run. I'm not seeing it, boys. We might have stumbled upon something here. World first. My own stream comes up. Look, it's us. You guys probably can't see it. It's us right now. That's all that comes up. Did you see that the minimum and recommended requirements for Delta? The minimum is like a 2060 and the recommended is the 3070. Oh my god, that's insane. That's like Monster Hunter all over again. I mean, it's a little bit... the sad thing is it's a little bit less demanding than Monster Hunter Wilds is, but that's still kind of crazy. I don't know. I'm probably gonna get the PC version, but I'm gonna primarily play on PS5. Gotta justify buying this console, you know. But yeah, that's kind of crazy. Those are pretty crazy requirements. What up, by the way, Stalker? How you doing? In 2025, we would expect Japanese with English subtitles of Japanese redub. There is a Zone of the Enders redub, but no MGS3. Yeah, you gotta wait for Delta for that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm not sure the Fury fought in World War II. He implies he got his emotion while in space in the 50s, and he doesn't really feel like a soldier. Yeah, that would make sense, right? Actually, I don't know. Because the Cobras were formed, the organization, right? The group was formed during World War II. Yeah, I don't know. Do we know specifics of... I mean, I don't think we know specifics of who she recruited first, right? Like... Because maybe he did fight. If they knew each other from pre-World War II, from pre the creation of the Cobras and all that, maybe he had... Or maybe she had... Maybe she recruited him as like the first Cobra member, and he did serve with her? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. That's why like a Metal Gear Solid Zero or something would be a cool game. Because I don't think we know specifics of when everybody got recruited, right? Like, we know the group officially formed during World War II. But we don't know specifics. I don't think, right? Unless there's like... It's like mentioned in a codec call or something? I don't know. I haven't watched like the in-depth codec calls in like forever, but I don't think so. I want to say that he did fight, but I'm not sure. Yeah, Short Fuse was saying that he was a soldier in World War II. That would be cool though. That's like a cool bit of like lore that is yet to be explored. Is like when everybody got recruited and stuff, you know. How are we gonna do this? Does this work on very easy? I don't know if Rykov's gonna hear my gunshot. Maybe if I do it here. Oh my god, the frame rate. I don't know if this is gonna work. Oh no, he doesn't hear it. Damn, that sucks.
What's going on? What do you think you're doing?
He saw me roll, that's why he's saying that. What do you think you're doing?
This is HQ. What's going on? Respond.
What's wrong?
There's something wrong. Support unit. Confirm.
Nothing, just on my smoke break. You know how it is.
This is HQ. What's going on?
Readjusting my glasses. You know how it is, boys.
Respond.
Do 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 do.
What's going on out there?
Do 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 do. Everybody gets some Sig gas spray, man. I thought he got his emotion from what Jack was saying. Well, not from what Jack was saying, but what Jack mentioned in chat. And then he carried that into... Yeah, so he did serve in World War II because he carried that into World War II then, and that's how he got his name, I think. Because I don't think they had their code names until they fought in World War II, right? Like, the boss didn't know them as the End or whatever, or, like, the Sorrow. She probably knew their real names, and then they found their emotions and carried those into battle with her. You know what I mean? Can't bring the Cobra in his 40s without... Yeah, that's why we need a game, man. I'm telling you, we need a game during that whole era. Oh my god, the loading in these old versions of the game. Fucking underwear, dude. With the little lightning bolts on them. Look at the picture of Raiden there. Alright, going back in. Do I think Delta's going to have MGO? I don't know, but I sure hope so. Tell you that much. I really hope it does. He got burned after World War II, selected to be the first man in space. But as he re-entered, and he got burned to a crisp. Yeah, but there's got to be a reason. I don't know. It wouldn't make sense though, right? Like, I don't know. That's the thing about Metal Gear lore, is it doesn't make sense most of the time. It really doesn't. Like with timelines and stuff. Give me a Fury game. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to do a deep dive on the Fury soon. But that's why I keep like saying that one of my ideas would be, if they do want to make a game that's separate from what we already have now, like not just remakes, a good one would be that, right? The boss during World War II and all that.
Sir.
And seeing how that plays out, and exactly what we're talking about in chat right now, how that would play out, and how everybody got their code names, and how everything was formed, and who got recruited first, and like, you know what I mean? What's my favorite mode on MGO2? Oh man, probably capture mission, dude. I love cap. I don't know. Yeah, cap is probably my favorite. And then I mean, I'm a simple man. I love my TDM. I love my DM. I love my deathmatch, just playing against everybody. Team Sneak's always fun. Those would probably be my top. And then like base is all right. On certain maps, base is just the worst. Race is also fun too. But like again, race on UU is so annoying. Spawning on the two opposite rooftops, and then like, God, it's so toxic sometimes, that race on UU.
I know nothing, I swear it.
I feel like cap is fun everywhere. TDM obviously is fun everywhere.
No, don't.
Team Sneak is pretty much fun everywhere. Rescue's fun too, but God, I get so nervous during like the one life modes when it's not Team Sneak, because Team Sneak, like, I feel extra protected when I have stealth camo, obviously, and then on the other team I feel protected because I have lethal weapons against the team that doesn't have lethal weapons. So Rescue though is like nerve-wracking, man, because I'm the type of player that, like, it's very rare that I start the round hot, you know what I mean? Like a minute in, a minute and a half in, 2 minutes in, then I start hitting my stride and I start, like, my aim is warmed up and stuff. But like, you can't really do that in Rescue because it's one life. So if you get caught out,
who's there?
And you die, it's GG.
You're the man from the
But I like Rescue. I mean, Rescue is like search and destroy for those of you guys who have never played MGO.
I told you before, didn't I? I'm going to get you out of
If
here.
the Cobras were fighting each other, who do you think is winning?
Just like your commander.
Like what type of fight? Just like put them in a room and they all fight each other, or like?
Too late.
I don't know.
Tell me, the Shagohods.
The Fear's kind of cracked because he can go invisible and like he's super agile.
Preparations for phase 2 are complete.
Are we including the boss in this or no?
Phase 2. To put it in
I feel like the Sorrow isn't very like doesn't have like amazing combat potential, but the fact that he can like speak to dead soldiers and get info from them helps with like reconnaissance. But I don't know if he's the strongest fighter.
The Shagohod was originally designed.
The End is like a legendary, you know, sniper, and he's amazing with guns, but he's old as shit. He's super slow most of the time.
We couldn't figure out how to solve.
And I don't know how he would be like in close range. Like if it's like a close range fight, like pistols or even like CQB or something.
But the military would not hear of it. They demanded a
I think the Fear has it, man. I mean, the Fury with his flamethrower and just flying around everywhere is kind of crazy too, but
that is when I came up with the idea for phase 2.
I don't know. That's a tough one.
But there's no way you
Just
can load
Cobras in
an
the battlefield.
ICBM
Oh, that kind of
with the
changes it.
Shadow
I mean, the end is...
So how'd you do it?
The end might be up there. I still think the Fear is probably my top pick.
Accelerating it.
I feel like the Fury would just get sniped to shit immediately by the end. Flying around like an idiot.
The unit incorporates the same
I mean, the
technology
boss
used in the
is like
Vostok
Batman,
rocket
right?
to
Where she has like
send
a
Major Gagarin
contingency
into
plan for like everybody.
space.
So she's already thought about all this. So she knows exactly how to take everybody out and all their weaknesses. So like the easy answer would probably be the boss.
100 miles
But
per hour.
if we're excluding her,
Monster can go more than
I feel like the
300 miles
Sorrow
per
isn't
hour.
very effective. I feel like
And from this state of accelerated
if we're on a
motion,
battlefield, the
launches
end is up there, and
nuclear
the Fear would be my top two. What about you guys?
The Shagohod acts like the
The
first
Fury beats the
stage of a
Fear,
rocket.
according to the
Yes,
official MGS
precisely.
website.
The
Really?
range of the missile
Yeah,
launched by the
really?
Shagohod
I don't know.
thus increases from 2,500 miles to
I guess it depends on like the type of
6,000
terrain, the
6,000
battlefield, how
miles.
close it is,
That's
if
enough
the
to
end
strike
can get
anywhere
into
in
like
the
a
United
sniper
States.
rook and like camouflage or not.
That with the Shagohod,
If that's not really available and we're just talking like a plain,
silos, like
you
the
know,
ones
not
used
many
to house
opportunities to hide in, like,
ICBMs. All you
I
need
guess,
is
yeah,
a
the Fury
runway
would make
about
sense,
3
but
miles in length.
I'm having the Fear clearing everybody, man. That man is crazy.
Launch a thermonuclear strike against any location in
I don't
the
trust
United States
websites.
from anywhere in the Soviet Union.
Uh,
It cannot be detected by spy
Those go by
planes or
flames during
satellites.
re-entry. Oh yeah,
It's a
I've
mobile
seen that. I
force
just
capable
get the
of
timeline
deploying
kind
in
of
secret
mixed
and
up, short
launching its
fuse.
payload at any time.
A weapon from hell.
TeamSpeak is your fave, but I wish they made Groznygrad a lot better. Oh, you don't like GG and MGO2?
The prototype now sits in the
I thought GG was one of the better maps. The thing is, the snow falling kind of messes up the frame rate. Oh, I was going to show you guys MGO as well,
So
huh?
you see,
Maybe after this cutscene we
it's
save,
already too late.
and then I'll show you guys my
It's
character on
not too
MGO,
late.
What do you mean?
and from there,
We've still got a chance.
I'll
All
head
we have
out.
to do
Gonna
is
get some
destroy
food
the
in me.
prototype and the whole facility before they can mass produce it.
and yeah.
Just tell me what I need to do to destroy this place.
UU.
All right.
So City Under Siege? Are you saying City Under Siege or
The
UU?
rocket engine is stored in
I mean, it's the
tank.
same map, right? But I kind of like it more in MGO2. I mean, I'm biased toward MGO2, so.
Some C3 ought to be enough to blow the entire hangar to smithereens.
C3. You mean that cutting-edge plastic?
Yeah,
explosive?
any map that has snow, like Winter Warehouse,
Into any shape.
what's the other
bomb
one?
of the future.
Icebound Inferno. Oh my
Where can I
god,
get it?
that's the worst one.
There was some in the armory here, but it's gone now.
It's
It was
rough.
stolen by a female spy who was here a minute ago.
Eva?
No, that's not her name. Her name
Sniper
is
fight in MGS4
Tatiana.
traumatized me as a kid,
She made her
along
way
with the
in here
octopus
by
fight.
becoming
Oh yeah,
Vulcan's lover.
crying wolf.
I thought she was your lover.
There's a way to cheese the hell out of that fight. You gotta
Oh,
stay
no. She
out of
is
sight and
Vulcan's
then
lover.
shoot her with the grenade
This
launcher
is my
with stun
lover.
grenades, or sorry, with the smoke grenade equipped. Am I remembering correctly? No, you throw a smoke grenade under Crying
Who are
Wolf,
they?
and then you shoot the stun
Daughter.
grenade
They're in
launcher,
America.
and you just do that over and over. Boom, boom,
Now I
boom, 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 and
remember.
she
Your
dies like
family's in the
instantly.
custody of the CIA.
Yeah, the octopus fight is probably
How
one of
long
the
has
scariest
Tatiana
moments in
been
Metal
here?
Gear. I love that boss fight though,
Only
man.
a few
It's so
weeks.
clever.
A few days before the Virtuous mission, then.
She said.
Nothing better than
Crucial
camping with books
sent
on
her.
Midtown Maelstrom in the window houses. Oh
What
my
did you
god.
just give her?
Yeah, you get so many people.
All of the experimental data for the
All of a sudden we have
Shadow.
all the frames in the world here in this cutscene. But yeah, you get so many people
It is
even
essential
now
that you destroy the Shadow
by just
Hub.
placing
I will.
magazines in that
First,
little
I gotta
like
get you to
window that you can
safety.
jump in, or like by the stairs by the other entrance of the house.
No.
And you
I'm
can get
not
some
going.
crazy streaks going doing that.
My mission is
Because you
to
can
rescue
trank
you.
people and then headshot them, and you get like
Leave me.
5
Circle
points
up.
instead of the 3, and you get way more DP for that too.
Khrushchev has abandoned me.
You wish you were a
I
stun
cannot
grenade.
return to my country. I would most
So who's
certainly
got
be sent
MGO
to the
going? I know Tim and I
gulags.
know Amanda do.
What about the U.S.?
Anybody else get it installed?
Yes,
It's gonna be
I
hype,
once
man, once we
thought
bring
of
MGO
that.
back. Maybe like in 2 weeks, because
My
obviously
family's
this week is
waiting
gonna be
over there,
Monster Hunter week
Even if I fled
and then
to
I'll
the
probably be
United
playing that
States,
for the
I would
week
once
after as
again
well,
find
because it comes out on
myself
Friday.
weapons of mass
So
murder.
I'll probably play that the week following
In the
that as
end,
well.
it doesn't
Oh, did you see the
matter.
codec number on the map, by the way, or the blueprints?
I am still a weapons scientist.
Let's go. We got short as well. Yeah, so we're gonna have 10 people, I think, to play with. Pretty close to
Every
it.
day I help create
All right,
things
let's skip the rest of this.
All I want to
So we got torture coming after this, right? Yeah. We'll watch this one. MGO, never heard of it. No, you're gonna be there, prof, for sure. For sure. You guys think they're gonna have like warning tags or whatever, like a warning screen because of this scene?
in my room.
I kind of feel like we're gonna get that, like we did for the Master Collection. Raven is the baddest? Nah. Octopus, man. Octopus for sure.
Who are you? Don't play dumb with me. If you think you can fool me, you're sorely mistaken. I know the Major better than anyone else. I come here looking for Tatiana, and what should I find? But a greasy freebooter.
Not a greasy freebooter. Yeah, Mistral's cool. Oh, shit. Let's go. CQC gang. MGS is definitely part of your bi awakening. I think a lot of people feel that same way. Dude, the boss is so cool, man. Look at this. You can use her gloves in MGO. CQC gloves, that's what they're called.
What is this fairy disguise?
It's gonna rub off on you.
It's gonna rub off on you,
Um,
and then you'll lose
Octopus
sight
is
of
the
who
baddest
you
dude
really
in movies.
are.
Yeah, dude, for sure. Run a poll. Let me see if that works. Can I run a poll on this?
Stay out of this.
I know on Twitch I can. Engage. Start a poll. Baddest
See why they call you the boss. What was
D&D
that?
member.
Some kind of judo?
No,
Some
it's
kinda
called
judo?
CQC, a basic form of close quarters combat. He and I developed it together.
Octopus.
Splendid.
What do we got? Octopus, Raven,
I'll take it from here.
Crying
you going
Wolf,
to kill him?
Of course.
and Mantis, right? There's only those four? Am
First,
I remembering correctly? Yeah, right? That's it?
pay.
I don't know, whatever.
Hurting
Pulls up. Let's see. Let's see what you degenerates pick. Let's go. Octopus winning. Octopus clear. End poll. I'm ending the poll. I think MGS3 from Australia is so... Oh, shit. Yeah, you probably got some crazy lag, huh? Damn. Best thing about Portable Ops is that it makes Sokolov a badass. Dude, yeah, how the fuck does he survive that, right? Like, what? Yo, it's 100%. Because you voted for it, and then I was going to end it there. No one's going to vote Mantis. It's sad. He's had a thought. What you thinking? He said, "Nah, this is rigged." She's a baddie, dude. Octopus clears, man. I wonder if Delta will have the original credit names for the codex, like Flame Soldier, the Fury. I don't know. Probably not. They're probably just gonna base it off of these ports. I mean, you never know. Maybe they're playing Subsistence right now, or as they were creating Delta, and they're going off of that. I demand a recount. Oh, we got some votes now coming in for Raven. It seems like it's between Octopus and Raven, though. Wolf is getting no love, and Mantis is getting no love. Boy, got laid out, man. Jeez. Yep. Yeah, we'll save here. and then mess around on some MGO2 for like a minute or so. All right, let me end this. Oh shit. Don't yell at me. Don't yell at me. All right, there we go. Let me get the game going. I got to switch controllers because you know I'm using the DualShock 3, the greatest controller ever invented. This cord that I have for my DualShock 3 is absurdly long, man. Like, there's no reason why it has to be this long, but it is. Deal with it. Where's MGO? Boom. Open this up. All right, I'm gonna check on the poll right now. Let's see what it's looking like. I actually really like Old Snake's design though. Like, no meme. The Octo Camo suit and the harness that he wears is so cool. Raven is raging at being again, an octopus is just laughing. Exactly. I knew it was gonna piss you off, right? And that's why I said it. All right, let's switch scenes here. Game capture. This one? It is. Oh, we gotta move chat and we gotta stop the crop. Stop the crop because we gotta crop the other game we were playing. Boom. All right, hold on. Let me make sure there's no sensitive information being shown when I log into MGO. 1 second. Yeah, I have pressure sensitivity set up and everything. Start game. There's Papinski. All right, we should be good now. Let's go to lobby. Training. Basic training. I can barely hear this game after the other one being so loud. Solo training. Bloodbath. All right, you're going to see the new fit, Prof. You let me know. I'll be all murdered out. Oh, my level went down? Is there decay in this? I thought they took out decay, but I was 15 last time I saw it. Look at this, Prof. Sheesh. Probably with the mustache. Hold on, we gotta get closer to the wall. With the Merrill earring hanging off, looking like George Michael. Splitter camo on the face. Sheesh. He's ready. It's a bad boy right there. It's a bad boy. Damn. How do you do full screen? Alt tab. I want to say it's Alt tab to do full screen. Got the little first person going. The old school tactics. Here, I'm gonna show you how pressure sensitivity. Ready for the underhand throw? Boom. Little CQC action. Oh, I missed. These things get up fast. Oh man, this game feels so good to play, especially after playing 30 FPS subsistence or whatever. Feels so nice. But yeah, I think it's Alt Tab to play full screen. Tactical, yeah, exactly. Ooh, look at that. Gotta rock the earring though, man. That's like my trademark. You gotta have the earring on. Cue the MGS4. Yeah, exactly. The main music or the main menu music. The Metal Gear Online menu makes you happy. Oh, man, I just love this game. Look at see my clan. I don't know if you guys can see it because chat is blocking it. Hold on, where's chat? You see, it's Apes. See, I had Apes as our clan before it even got announced. Man, we were ready for the Ape Escape comeback. The Ape Boys have been ready. Yeah, if you guys want to apply to Apes, that's our little clan that we have going here on MGO2. Feel free to. I'll show you guys how to do that right now. Let's see. I can't believe I got the name Poppy though. That's so funny, dude. Dressed in all black like an MGO tryhard. You got to, bro. I also have my loadout for AA is this one. I'm so annoying, dude. I got the full black ghillie. You can't even see me in AA. I'll show you right now. I'm like that fucking toxic player in AA that rocks the all black ghillie suit, man. I'm that annoying guy. I love it. I've done that since the game was actually out. I'm gonna show you guys my spots, man, where you just chill, rack up the kills. Although I'm a running gunner, man. I don't really post up anywhere, but it still helps. So like back here, unless someone has like their brightness all the way up, like you can't see me, dude. When you're running around, you can't see this. Like there's no way. Like maybe you might see my muzzle flash, right? From a distance. But you're not seeing me in here. And even like running around, like the shadows are so dark here that like you might not even see me here. So you could just be running by like this little dummy. Boom. So yeah, this is the only map. This one and I forgot which other one I used, the all black ghillie. In here too. Oh my god, you can't see shit in here. Look at this. Good luck. Good luck seeing me. I saw this pervert sitting in the grass like that. Yeah, exactly. There you go. Poppy knows what's good. I got the black face paint too, man. I went hard. I got the all black face paint. Damn. I'm sweaty. All right. It's like locked on Windows. Is there a setting on the emulator I need to change? No, you make sure that you're clicked onto the emulator and you press Alt Tab or Alt Enter. Sorry, Alt Enter. I think it is. Yeah, Alt Enter to make it go full screen. I never changed any settings for like resolution or anything. Watching a young couple. Oh no. Last time you played, you were still 14. Oh, did you get leveled down too? Yeah, because I was 15 last time we played. I never lose my 15. Like I know they did the rank reset, but I climbed up to 15 when we were doing like survival and stuff, and then well no, was I 16? I don't remember. Uh-oh. Game might have crashed or something. Because I was doing the Alt Tab or the Alt Enter stuff. Black face paint, huh? Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, something happened. I don't think the game likes when you tab and stuff. Here, I'll reload it just so I can show you guys how to apply to the guild. For those of you who have it running. All right, loading back up. 1 second, 1 second. Yeah, MGO2 is fun though. If you can run it, if you have a custom firmware PS3 or if you have a PC that can run it, definitely get it going. How's the poll looking, by the way? I see 50% for Octopus now. Oh shit, Raven's climbing. We got some Wolf. We got some Mantis. Okay, they're getting some love now. 14 votes. I don't think anybody's catching Octopus though, unfortunately. Or actually fortunately, because that's my vote. Close that down. Did you get what's it called? The full screen to work? Stalker or no? That's weird that it's locked. It's never been locked for me. Alright, what was I going to show you guys? How to apply, right? Damn right. I mean, we knew she was going to win. Obvious. Oh, my bitrate's all crazy. Otacon and MGS4. All right, so you go to clan. This is if you want to sign up. Oh, I'm not showing you guys. Oops. I saw your clip of MGO 4-piece. Oh, you saw that? The short that I put up? Yeah, that was a good time. All right, so we go to clan. Clan search. And you got to type this in all lowercase. It has to be all lowercase because it is case sensitive here. You look up apes, and there we are. Not the apes, but just apes. And there's Poppy, the leader. And then you can apply, and I'll allow you guys to play with this. No, I'll let you guys in here. 2 straight wins. We're horrible. Yeah, we got our asses kicked in survival, but it was fun. It was a good time. All right. Good times, good times. Yeah, I am going to get going here because I'm going to get some food in me before I do some exercise. But GG's, boys. It was fun. As always, thank you guys so much for joining me. One last time, I'm going to link you guys my socials for those of you guys who have social media. You guys can follow me on Twitter is the one that I'm most active on, but I have a Blue Sky. I have a TikTok that I don't use, but I'm looking to change that this week, hopefully. Obviously, you can find me on YouTube here. Subscribe, hit the bell so you guys know when I'm going live. I don't know if I'm going to have a new video out this week. I am going to have a new short out on Thursday, so look out for that. It's been a while since I uploaded a short. Might be back on stream tomorrow to do some more MGS3 stuff, but if not, I pray that you guys are going to be there for the Monster Hunter Wild stream. I'm going to schedule that after this stream ends. I don't know what time I'm going to be able to go live on Friday, but I'm going to schedule it for like 12:30 my time and then adjust from there. If I get the game really early in the morning, I can stream earlier, obviously. But yeah, that's everything going on this week. Short on Thursday, Monster Hunter Wilds stream on Friday, and then maybe another stream tomorrow. Yep. All right. That's everything. All right, then, you guys. Take it easy. GG's. Thanks for hanging out. And I will see you guys maybe tomorrow, but if not, on Friday for sure. Yeah, I know I didn't talk about my notes again. We'll find another time to do that, or I'll just make a video on that. No worries. No worries. It was a fun stream. All right, you guys. Take it easy. GG's. Talk to you later. Peace.